Diablo, the Lord of Terror's semi-celestial binds are weakening, allowing him to walk among the mortal world in search of his brothers, the demon lords, Mephisto and Baal. As he draws nearer to his brethren, Diablo's power grows and will eventually permit him to shed his mortal coil. Together, the brothers, also known as the Three Prime Evils, seek out the World Stone, the heart and soul of this world, with the ultimate goal of corrupting the World Stone and controlling humanity, drawing ever closer to reality. A small band of adventurers has been plucked from distant realms and thrown together in this new world, placed upon a path with the aim of stopping this corruption before it can consume everything and spread to other dimensions. Welcome to the world of Sanctuary.
Alright, welcome back everybody. Welcome back to Abracadabra. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for watching, whatever. You're not joining us, but you're watching. So, alright, who would like to do a recap? Lazarus did it last week. Sentinel's touching his nose. He's out. Rowan, alright.
I'll do it.
Respect the nose.
Okay.
Volunteer. I love it.
Respect the nose. So, last week, we woke up with Lazarus freaking out over his wings. Trying to figure out why in the world the nubs on his back decided to grow into wings. And we realized that it was because he attuned to the horn. No information beyond that, because Carvana just started acting weird and it became Inifis and turned into a tree. Planted himself right in the middle of Sorge. Thebe stuck a few pieces of Carvana to smoke later.
Can't prove
And then what else? And then we made preparations to leave Sorge to go and attack. What was her demon queen's name again?
Andariel.
Andariel. Sentinel got an addition to his armor class because of the plate mail. Plate mail? Plate armor? I don't know.
Plate mail, yes. He now has
and Thebe
full
is
plate.
Full plate mail. Literally our wall now. And Thebe is freaking out because being in Sorge has made him extremely sober. And yeah, I think that's where we left off before heading out, right?
Yeah, everybody leveled up to 6. That's a big thing. We have Lazarus, who has taken a level of wizard.
Ooh.
Sentinel stayed cleric. You did take a level of wizard, right?
I did.
Okay. I'll make sure you didn't change your mind during the week. Sentinel stayed cleric, so he's 6 cleric. Simon is now 5th level rogue, 1 level sork. Rowan remained full cleric. Thebe took another level in druid. Correct?
Yes, sir.
And Lika is now level 3 fighter, level 3 pally, and has his paladin subclass, Oathbreaker. I mean, not Oathbreaker, Oath of the Ancients.
Yes, he becomes evil now.
Breaker. Oh.
Madness.
Let me turn some people up here. Alright. Also, which I think it was discussed the session before last, Kasha said that her and the rogues would be able to kind of escort you and try to provide some kind of distraction to get you into the monastery. We'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
And anything else? think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. We left off. Everybody was having what could be your final meal here in Sorge for some time, or final meal period, depending on if you survive.
Oh, motherfucker.
In the tavern. We can continue with that, or we can call it a night. It's up to you guys. Oh, and Thebe is, yes, kind of spazzing out because a few harsh things were said to him, and I believe in his soberness, he is coming to terms with this being a reality he has to deal with. So-
I think we should end the night.
Yes.
Unless we have more to discuss, but
I think we did all our discussing previous session.
Perhaps we should stockpile some golden gems for spells
Oh.
and whatnot before we march out tomorrow.
quick question. How many potions with the angel root was I able to make in the week that we were in Sorge?
Well, were you doing it on your own, or were you with
I
Akara,
was
hopefully?
asking Akara, yeah, for help.
So, with Akara's help, I will say in a week's time, roll me. Give me 2d6.
12, 12, 12, 12, 12,
Let's go,
12,
let's go,
12,
let's go,
12,
let's go.
12.
Jesus.
Can I give her guidance?
No,
Good. Let's go.
I can,
you
I
have
can never
7.
tell what your dice.
I mean, it's not bad.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
That's more than half.
With the abundance of, well, yeah, with the abundance of angel root, these will be a. Matter of fact, I'll just do this. These will deal. These will heal for 2d4 instead of 1d4.
Ooh.
So let's see.
Yum.
There's some items at. Okay. So tell me now how you would divide these up, or do you want me to just give them all to Rowan? Like, how do y'all want to do this? And I'll throw them in your inventories.
Fucking eggs in one basket if she
mean-
falls.
I would
Also-
distribute one per person who can be influenced by the corruption.
Yeah, there's 6 of us. That leaves one
Yeah.
extra.
Yeah.
I'd say Rowan keep the extra one,
Yeah.
since she made all of them.
Alright, you have. There's Lazarus.
Wait, roughly what time is it right now? Like in game?
I think we're leaving in the morning.
There's Rowan.
Because like I want to do something. But I don't know what to do. We'll see.
Why did you laugh?
I don't know. I find
And
it. I don't know.
7. Alright, everybody
you-
has
are
one,
you
Rowan
plotting?
has 2. Okay, so it is evening, sun's down. The rogues, everybody's preparing to go to bed, get some rest for the night, because y'all will be leaving at the crack of dawn in the morning.
Oh, okay.
So what would you like to do? Look up.
Yeah, you can go first.
What?
Oh, are you not? You gonna say something?
Oh, I was just gonna say I was gonna suggest to everybody while we're here, especially those who have divinity for the arcane, to perhaps stockpile up on some of the golden gems that are still in that room if they're still there.
Yep, that is very possible. Especially if you need diamonds of any kind. There could possibly be some diamonds in there. Well, actually, you
Alright.
know there
Search
are.
for
You're
more-
just not sure how many.
Can I search for more diamonds? Cause
I pretty much would take Rowan at this point and be like, let's go look for diamonds.
Minecraft. Could I? Could I spend 3 hours? Could I have changed my spells as well, just for this specific evening?
Yeah,
'Cause I
yeah. I
wanted
mean,
to,
if you can long rest before we leave, so you can change all that out.
Okay. So I just wanted to like
Wow.
spend at least like 3 hours. I'd cast like ceremony 3 times and then just make holy water. Just
Oh,
like
nice.
3 little
Okay.
bottles of holy
I
water.
I will
Fuck
I
it,
will
it's
aid I will aid him as well in producing holy water.
Okay.
Christina.
So you find 2 diamonds, each worth 500 gold each, and oh my god! Oh wow! You find 6 diamonds worth 100 gold each.
Nice.
Into the bag of
Is that
pickles.
just Sentinel or?
Both of you. Y'all
Both
did
of
a
us.
search, and I just rolled to see how many diamonds were in there.
Okay.
So I will...
Sentinel, you want to take the?
How many diamonds did we find that are revivify capable?
2 500 gold,
I think that's how much it is for revivify, isn't it?
and then
Yeah.
there's 6 of the 100 gold.
I guess you take one, I'll take one.
Revivifies
Okay.
300 gold.
Oh,
Pretty
well,
sure.
it's a diamond at least worth 300, so... Well, can you use multiple then?
It's diamonds.
No, you have
Ah.
to have. I think you have to have 1 diamond worth that amount of gold.
Okay. Also, DM, because I guess, like I forgot to tell you, because we were talking about this last night. Do you wanna ask him, since it's your thing, about your Echo situation with Paladin?
Yeah. I'm just wondering, can the Echo smite or not?
Because it is technically verbatim
It
a copy
is
of
an
him.
extension of your attack, so yes, it can smite.
Nice. Okay.
That's cool. Oh, unleashed our what's it called?
Unleash Incarnation.
Yeah, smite.
Wait, so how many of the 100 diamonds?
6.
6.
6. So are we splitting that evenly? As
I'm
well,
gonna let you carry most of the diamonds, since you're gonna utilize them more with Revivify.
Ah.
I'll carry 1 and take Revivify just as an emergency in case you go down.
Okay. So the 300 G diamonds, I'll give 2 to you, and I'll take 4. I don't know, man.
Okay, no. The 6 diamonds, the 6 smaller diamonds are worth 100 gold each.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't know if you
my
can
bad.
do anything with those, but that's what they're worth. The 2 big ones are 500 gold each, so you have 2 chances to cast Revivify with those 2.
Yeah. So
So
you take 6 diamonds and 1 of the 500. I'll take 1 of the 500 and hold on to that just to be safe.
let me see the
Okay,
wording of
so
the spell. Hold
that
on.
means I have total 7 diamonds worth 300 or more.
It's 100 for the 5 of those, and then 6.
No,
of
no,
those
no.
are-
From like my previous journey to look for diamonds, I still have.
Okay.
So I
Never
have
mind.
7.
It does
Oh.
say diamonds worth
Yes,
300.
diamonds worth 300 gold. So if you have 3 diamonds that are worth 100 gold each, you can use that to cast Revivify.
stays the same. She can keep them because she probably will use it more than I will for Revivify.
Yep. So to cast the spell, you can use 1 of the big ones or 3 of the smaller ones.
Okay. We're not
Okay.
outright gonna die, right?
We're not
No
what?
promises.
Outright gonna die.
Oh.
No promises.
Okay. Well. Anybody else have anything before we call it a night here in?
I'm going to find the nearest notebook that I can find, and just kind of scrawl into it a bunch of like spells and techniques that I've learned while I was practicing throughout this week, and for all intents and purposes, that will be my spell book.
Gotcha.
But for my prepared spells, as I'm writing these down, runes will appear on my horn.
Correct.
Nice.
For that. And they will change depending on what spells I have prepared.
Nice.
That's pretty cool.
While we're searching in that for the gems, obviously, how is there a finite amount of gold that's visible, or is it just kind of like too much to carry? So pick a number.
There's way too much gold in here to carry. The rogues haven't even fucked with this room. They're just like, yep, nope, that's just too much shit. So.
All right. I guess I'll look. Do I see Lazarus at all during this point in time?
Probably.
Yeah.
Laz, you're the one carrying that that bag, correct? The bag of holding.
Yes.
What have you put in it so far?
An apple, but I ate it.
So there's nothing in it.
No.
All right. Do you mind if I borrow it for a moment?
Okay.
I would take the bag of holding and shovel 500 pounds of gold into the bag of holding.
God damn.
Hey, look, it's you never know when you're gonna need the money. How much is 500 pounds of gold?
We'll describe it as a lot.
A lot.
Rowan, seeing Sentinel just shovel heaps of gold, is just gonna like tilt her head, look at her own bag of holding, open it up, and just take a handful and throw it in, and that's it. She's not gonna shovel that much in.
I will say that
Okay, you get about
A handful.
12, 13 gold pieces in just a handful.
I will say,
Okay.
admittedly, I would aim for somewhere in the estimate of either between 15 to 2,000 gold pieces, if that's even an available number.
Yeah, I mean, how much is a gold piece? Like, isn't it like 10 per pound or some shit like that?
Yeah, I think it's 10 per pound.
I thought it was 100.
10. I don't know.
Am I
When
off?
gold
per
weight,
pound, D&D.
Gold per pound weight.
50.
50 per pound?
50
That's
per pound.
about what it's saying.
Yeah, so it's about
500 times
0.02.
50, whatever that number.
It's
25,000.
25,000.
Yeah. So,
500 times.
I
50.
mean, do you really want to overload his bag? I mean, fill his bag to the top?
He can dump the gold out if he doesn't want it.
That
I
would
mean,
be
we
a
just
waste.
That's a waste of gold!
okay.
That's
look,
a waste of my bag.
You never know when you're going to need money to bribe our way out of a problem.
I mean,
But here's
Half
the
of-
thing,
half
we're
of the bag
going
is
we're
12,000.
going to deal with Andariel to clear the way for
fair enough.
the rogues to get through. And then we're gonna probably end up coming back to Sorge anyway.
I'll say
Before we head off to wherever the hell.
we stick 12,000 in there. That's
about
still
half of
less
the
than
I
half.
capacity
say,
of the
give
bag.
me my
Yeah.
bag back.
I will literally put all that in there and I will hand it back to him and I will say, there you go.
No, Lazarus,
Well-
mark down 12,000 gold in your bag, in your inventory.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I can't say I didn't give y'all anything, so let's go.
Yeah, I'm like, take advantage of the gold because we may need it. That's the problem.
I mean, really, you gave Lazarus it, you know?
Hey,
Yeah.
if he,
I
and then
did.
if Laz-
Sentinel did.
That's virtue.
Sentinel, I'm not. I'm giving responsible. He's gonna be the bag carrier,
The fuck is that?
and then I guess Sentinel will just scoop up a couple of pieces in his pocket because money.
I have 33 gold pieces now, because I gave that 1,000 to Sentinel earlier on. Way earlier on. I'm like trying to consolidate my inventory right now.
Anything else?
But it's like spread among
yes.
all these pages, and
What
I'm
you
like,
got, Thief?
Would we have the whole day or so here? Right, we spent the whole day here?
Oh yeah.
So could I say, throughout the course of the day that Thebes spent here, he would go over to Carvana tree. What do we call it? Carvana-ling?
Trivana.
Trivana, that's what it was.
Would you say you're getting Nirvana? I'm gonna use that joke twice.
Oh.
And you did.
my
It's
God.
been made.
I'm gonna burn it. I'm gonna kill the joke.
Thebe would like to cast, as he touches his hand upon Carvana, maybe in a moment where no one's around, speak with plants on Trivana.
Okay.
I'll link the spell if it helps.
No, that's fine. you immediately have a sensation of it's almost like thousands of voices in your head all at once, and it's so much that it's just a buzz, and everything kind of flashes white as it's this almost blinding pain for a brief second, and you see images during this few seconds here of the connection before the connection's actually broken. You see images of it. You're not sure of the timeline, but you do notice that you see images of time passing, day and night, clouds, sun, moons whizzing by, and you see flashes of a land, of a mountain. In the background, you see flashes of the land, and in the next flash, the land is all grown up, and in the next flash, there's like a fire, and in the next flash, it's pouring down rain, and in the next flash, there's maybe images of people or something walking by, but it's so fast. Like with that and the thousands of whispers and buzzing in your mind, you can't keep the connection. Within a few seconds, you just snap back and you have a really bad fucking headache.
Oh, dude. Alright. Even with the headache kind of pounding away at Phoebe, he takes a moment stumbling, trying to shake it off, and realizes he can't. Looks back at Trivana, stoic in the sunlight, and kind of takes a gulp, and I guess says to no one, I hope I'm right about this. And I will cast, over the course of the day, the spell Plant Growth.
Gotcha. Also, give me a wisdom.
Wisdom
check.
Chickadee check. Flat wisdom? No insight?
Yeah, no,
Same.
just flat wisdom. Just a wisdom.
Okay.
check.
What was that?
Okay. You seem to think, given what just happened, you feel as though the Trivana, I guess, or Iniphis, you do recognize it as Iniphis, the whatever the voices were in your head. It's almost as though Iniphis is in a state where it's still trying to find itself, and it's like it couldn't control its thoughts during the spell casting.
Oh, of Speak with Plants?
Yeah, it's like it just flooded your mind instead of speaking to you. It just flooded you with everything. It's
everywhere,
and it's massive, or almost infinite knowledge. It was all flooding into your mind all at once, like a dam had just broken and it just burned. It just gave you a really bad headache and that blinding, searing light for a second. That flash.
Okay, so what about the spell Plant Growth?
Mm-hmm.
If I cast that, it says if I cast it over 8 hours, it enriches the land.
Yes, there's a short version and a long version.
Yeah, I'm not doing anything. I might as well spend the day doing it.
Okay.
Take my mind off everything.
So, the tree itself, are you casting it here at Iniphis?
Yeah, wait,
Okay.
like centered at Iniphis.
Right. So the plant life around you over the course of the day, and everybody kind of notices this. Some of the rogues actually stand in awe and watch for several minutes at a time as very slowly the plant life grows and thrives, and even more so than it already is. Trivana himself starts to lose that defined man-shaped tree, and is now starting to, filling out, and there's knots coming out, and small vines starting to grow down him, and sprouts of other limbs coming out, and he's starting to look more like a tree. You can still see that man shape, but now there's so much growth around it, it's starting to lose that. So if you didn't know prior to this, and then I'm talking by the end of the 8 hours, if you didn't know prior to this that this was a man at one time, you would look at it now and say, wow, that looks kind of like a man. Because it's just a vague shape of a man now. But yeah, everything in this area, what's the area, the size of the area?
If I cast it over,
8 hours.
if I cast, it's a half a mile.
Okay, so yeah, the entire village is just covered in fresh vines and flowers and blossoms, and it's not destructive by any means. It's not like growing through the foundations of houses or breaking walls, but the trees are taller, they're more full, there's more flowers and blossoms of different kind, and vines are starting to grow up around some of the houses, and it's actually quite beautiful and peaceful.
Awesome. As Thebes casting, he's laying down face up in the dirt, kind of making the similar to the dirt angels that he made previously, except his hands are down into the dirt, not facing palm up but palm down. And he's just sitting there with his eyes closed, trying to not let this headache fuck with him too much as he finishes casting the spell by smoking but not getting anything from it himself. He still uses the same medium to channel his magic.
Okay. Yeah. Every once in a while you kind of crack your eyes open and you see... sometimes you'll see a rogue staring at you, like shaking their head, and they'll continue on. At one point you see a car standing there looking down at you and looking around at the trees and everything, and she kind of nods her head in approval. But throughout the course of the 8 hours, though, the headache diminishes and it's gone by the end of the day. So
Cool. That's it for me.
all right. What the hell did somebody cast in?
That was yeah.
All right. So we good? We good for the night? Ready to start this journey?
Yes, sir.
Morning?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
As everyone lays down for bed, some of you, I'm sure your nerves are on edge, contemplating, thinking of the journey ahead, not understanding fully what you're up against, just having been told stories, and not knowing what may come. Sleep gradually takes you one at a time, one by one, and you awaken the next morning to a knock at the door.
Oh, we're in the other building, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go, guys.
Hang on, I can move all of y'all at once. Hold on.
Nice.
Oh, too late.
Yeah, two people are hauling ass.
I fucked it up. I'm sorry.
Nice. I can see Thebe running.
I don't know how to get in. Oh wait, is that the right building? Okay.
This?
It's
Maybe
this one.
that is this one.
You can't come in, Rowan. Simon's not here.
No.
Sentinel's doing like a little blitzkrieg maneuver because I can't be bothered to just move my character with my mouse.
Man, and you made him drag you down to the channel? Come on, man.
I moved myself down to the channel.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I grabbed you and moved you, so I don't know if that was into the channel earlier. I don't know if we did it at the exact same time or not. But...
Yeah, I sat down. That's why I turned my camera on immediately once I moved myself. I was like, hello.
So there's a knock, a loud knock at the door, very hard and firm, and I regret that the minute I said it. So she opens the door, door is opened after the loud knock, and are you prepared? We are quite ready to go.
Yes.
No.
I'm up.
5 more minutes.
No, thief.
6 more minutes.
Like it's
No.
on the side of the bed, sitting down. It's like, too damn early.
All right, Simon. I think we have to go now. Are you ready?
Yep, let's do this.
Everybody's
All
gonna
right.
go fiffin'. Sorry. All right. As Kasha steps in. Oh, yeah, that's right. You're not working, are you? Lazarus. Displayed when hovered over. Now.
Oh, nice.
Ah!
We got 2 of them.
Yay!
Nice.
All right, everybody's name is displayed when hovered over. Yep, okay. Yeah, she walks in, loud, very militant, announcing that everyone's ready to go, waiting for you. And she turns and leaves the door open.
Following out. Ugh. Why do we always have to get up so early?
I know, man. As a note, Phoebe is hovering directly behind, like holding on to his cape type shit.
Eyes half closed, just letting it kind of pull him in jerks motions every once in a while.
Yeah.
Not gonna come back, but it's alright. I get it.
As Lazarus exits the building, he's gonna stoop down and like grab like a handful of sand and put it in a small pouch, and then continue walking.
As,
Pocket
as,
sword.
you, as everyone steps out, so where the fuck is Sentinel at? Oh, I see him. As
I'll
everyone
follow
steps
him.
out, it is still quite dark, and you just barely see the faintest hint of daylight off in the east. But the day has begun. Everyone's up, and as you approach the northern side of town, as you very quickly determine that that's where there's a large contingent of rogues, all standing and waiting. They see you coming, and Kasha yells something in a language that is not understood by any of you. And the rogues turn all at once and begin to march very military fashion. There are 2 groups off to the sides that kind of flank the main, well, I guess we'll call it platoon. And they consist of a couple of archers, looks like, and a spearwoman. They take off and at a very quick jog ahead of the group, and very quickly fade off into the darkness or the distance if you have dark vision. As everyone makes their way, do y'all wish to walk with this platoon, or do you wish to stay a little back to the sides, behind them? What do you want to do? How do y'all want to follow?
What's Simon doing?
Simon is just kind of walking, hanging in the back.
Okay, he's walking with the group in the back, not like taking lead.
No.
All right, what's Rowan doing?
Rowan's lagging a little behind the platoon. She's not exactly walking with them.
Okay.
Okay.
Just a little behind.
We're behind Rowan.
All right, I'm behind like a
Okay.
holding his cape.
We'll call it maybe 30, 40 feet behind, or
Approximately.
further than that. That's up to y'all.
Should we
40
get
feet,
close?
Yeah.
All right. Never mind. We don't have to
Whoa,
roleplay it.
wait, what were you saying, Theme?
I was just gonna roleplay, but you know that's fine too. We can.
I mean,
She didn't know what to say. She's. I mean.
It's midget porn all over again. Jesus Christ.
no!
Alright. Hey. Let's take just a little 5-minute. My wife just got home. I'd like to
Yeah. Do you
talk
think,
to
man?
her for a minute before she heads off to work. So,
Yep.
I'm gonna pause this stream and we'll be back in about 5 minutes. Or not stream, but the recording. So, as we are heading out, y'all are following the rogues. The first day, and I'm chewing on the mic. Hold on.
Yummy.
The first day goes by without a hitch. Ain't nobody gonna fuck with this large of a contingent. Of warriors. So that first day goes by. The rogues stop to make camp. You see them break off and form almost a perimeter with everybody around a campfire, and there are 2 rogues at like 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, and 9 o'clock around everyone. Over the course of just a couple of hours after you started camp, they switch out and rotate. There are plenty of them to do this throughout the night, and everybody get plenty of rest. So you guys do not have to take a watch. But on this first night, Kasha, oh shit, she comes to you. Wow, did I really do that? I did.
Huh?
She comes to you and says, I have something for you. And let's see if I can find it now. Oh my god, don't tell me I can't find it. I can't find it. Oh my god.
She puts a crisp fiver in your hand.
Maps. Well, she was supposed to make a map for y'all, remember?
Oh.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, come the fuck. Oh, wait. Foundry. Oh, it would help if I go to the Foundry folder. That would be good. Yep, here we go. Okay. Oh, can't find. Oh, there it is. Alright, I'm gonna create a handout for you guys. Journal items? No, handout. Where's handouts? Where the fuck is handout? There we go. New. Wow, how do I do this? They changed this. I'll be damned. Image. Oh, here we go. Is this right? Let's see if this works. Hey, that worked. Alright, I know how to do it. Awesome. Simple.
You figured out
Sorry.
how to turn the computer back on.
Sorry, they changed a lot of stuff, but they changed how this works. Maps. And this is called. All right. She actually happened to have this. No, we'll show the image on the grave. Come on, they changed a lot. Jeez, I gotta call it all kind of shit. There you go. Show players. Goddamn.
Eastgate.
Ooh.
Wait, I'm not.
Oh boy.
That's very big.
Oh boy.
Wait a minute. I don't want me. Oh, there it is. Oh.
The entrance on the left, I guess, right?
So,
Like a. It's too illiterate to read this map. Like the player too.
she tells you that the large staircase in the center, wow, can't speak, in the center of the map is where you will enter if you are able to get into the front entrance.
Okay.
From there, you can see there are several chambers. There's a large dining hall to the north. She tells you that there is a staircase in the southern, in the mid-south. There's a little cubby down there at the bottom. That's actual staircase that leads down. Up next to the dining hall, that square room there, there's a staircase there that leads up into some other antechambers. The place is not very big. It is built, well, it's not as big as like you would imagine like a dwarven fortress or something, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it is made to be functional as a defensible position between the lands and in the mountains, set into the mountains. The rogues did live there, but there were not like hundreds and hundreds of rogues living there. There were only, at any given time, usually 40 or 50 rogues in the monastery. I mean, in the Eastgate at any given time. They would swap out. They would do a rotation on like a monthly basis. Some of them lived in Lutgolane, and they would travel back and forth across the desert. Some of them lived in Tristram and other places here in the south. I mean, here on this side of Eastgate, and that's yeah. It was mainly for defensive purposes if the lands ever went to war with each other or whatever, and it also served as a passageway, a safe passageway through the mountains.
So the entire structure, like these main rooms, they're all elevated. So if we get in, we have to take a staircase up in the middle, right? Or
No, so you'll enter at the base of the mountain.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you'll go up.
Oh, it's
a little
part of
ways.
a mountain.
It's inside the mountain.
That makes more sense. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Here I was thinking it was like a structure sitting like in front of like the mountain pass. But okay. Okay, that changes a lot of things. All right.
Let's see if I can find this for you too. Come on, computer. Hello, computer. Oh. I don't know if anybody gets that reference or not.
I do.
Dexter?
Is that
Star
outside?
Trek.
No.
It could arguably be both.
Huh.
You did it with a Scottish accent, though.
Dexter does have kind of a bad Scottish accent.
Okay, so other than given you just the basic layout. She can't tell you what's going on in there. She can't tell you where anything is. She can't even tell you if you can even get through the gates. They may have destroyed the gates. No one knows. No one's been back. So, any questions for her that you think she can answer?
How many and how many of these creatures do you think possess the region at this time?
At any given time, we could have housed 300 to 400 people. So there may be that amount of creatures within. There are definitely that amount of creatures without. We have seen them.
What's the most defensible room in the monastery?
Most likely the antechamber in the upper levels. There are hidden passageways out from there. So if you were to get cornered, you could get out and collapse the tunnels behind you. Mind you, unless they've done some work, Andariel probably would not fit in those tunnels.
Interesting.
Yes, very.
Yeah, this is super interesting.
Oh, your stuff's working again, I guess.
Oh, I know, DM.
Another
I
thing
know.
is we know they had a demon named the Smith with them when they came. From all we've heard of him through books, of course, he can be quite devious. Watch
I
your
have
footing.
faith. I have faith in our ability as a team.
Traps. Lovely traps. Okay.
This will be quite the battle.
If you
How
end up
far-
fighting, the Smith and Andariel at the same time, it was nice knowing you, and thanks for the try.
How far out are we from the monastery?
We are about 2 more days. 2 days march.
How does one kill a smith? Sorry, I interrupted you. What did you say?
Hmm?
Alright, never mind. How does one kill a smith? Like, should we come up with a plan?
Turn off his forge. Steal his hammer.
Ooh, a hammer.
Take his tongs.
Do we know anything else about the Smith besides that he is devious and will probably trap the corridors?
Really good.
Are you asking Kasha or are you talking to the group?
I am asking Kasha.
I unfortunately don't know anything about him other than what we've heard in the books, that he is quite adept at making weapons. He outfits most of the generals with their weapons and armor if need be, and that he is quite cunning. That's
I elbow
really
set
all
them
we
up.
know.
Perhaps I'll teach him a thing or two of a proper smith.
Let's hope.
Was there a workshop inside the monastery? Or someplace that
Yes,
he could set
we
up?
had Charcy set up in there.
Where did Charcy set up inside of this monastery?
Let me pull up the map again. Oops, that's not handouts, Adam. Oh, I need the other levels. Hold on. So she set up. Oh, whoops! Didn't mean to do that. No, don't save. Just made a big old line across my map. Her forge was in a chamber in the lower levels. Sorry, I did not have a ready-made map for the other levels, but I did find this amongst the things we were able to save. This is just the main level, the main floor.
It will do.
Mind you, there are many cubbies and places for archers to hide in here. I'm not sure they'll use them as we intended, but they could definitely hide other things. If there are no more questions, I am going to get some rest.
Most
Wait.
certainly.
Where are those archer holes at that you're mentioning on this map?
Everywhere.
Okay. That is not quite as helpful as I thought it'd be.
You have to understand, if anyone were to come in there against our wishes, they would be pin-cushioned quite quickly.
Damn, maybe we should have some of y'all come with us after all. I'm just saying.
Believe we're gonna have our hands full getting you in.
Fair enough.
Where do you think, if you had a guess, where do you think Andariel would set up?
She looks at you thoughtfully for a moment, and then her features harden again. I couldn't speak as to how that creature thinks. She may be waiting at the entryway for you.
Wonderful.
Wait, is that like a real chance? Like as soon as we get in?
Quite possible, especially if she knows you're coming.
Well, she doesn't know we're coming, right?
I'm
I
uncertain as
think-
to what she may know.
So we are camped out for the night right now?
Yes, your first night out. Yeah. Matter of fact, let's do this. Just move everybody here.
Dun dun.
Dun, dun. Oh my gosh, I missed the music.
So,
Oh.
y'all are. I'm gonna move your token. Oops. Try this again.
Oh, we can move it. Oh no.
Y'all are
it's like-
about right there. This is Tristram. Again, right there is Tristram. I'm sorry, Sorge. And you guys have traveled to about right here at this point. And you will make it to about here in the next day, and then the third day you will be at Eastgate. So, First night goes
So
by
you
without
have
a
2
hitch.
nights.
Does anybody have anything they want to do or say or talk to anyone else during this first evening?
I want to talk to Sentinel about possibly making a bomb.
A fucking
Can I
bomb.
send you a whisper?
Sentinel,
Hmm.
the corridors on the map that Kasha gave us, they seem pretty narrow, but at the entranceway there's 2 directions we could be ambushed from, right off the bat.
This is true.
Are you capable of making bombs so we might collapse one of the entryways? Or one of the hallways? Funnel
I-
them through another direction.
I possibly could create something to help seal off the exit, or less seal off them in case we need to make an escape. It would take time, though. I'm not sure we would have enough time to seal it, to create that. It takes at least an hour to lay a glyph. Do we have anything that could be flammable? Perhaps combustible?
Who are you asking?
Rowan.
I don't, but did Simon take some of those demons' hides? And was it something very flammable? Do you think he has one of those demons?
The substance is flammable, but it's not combustible.
Hmm.
We would need something that would be strong enough to shatter stone.
We don't have black powder.
I don't think those were private rolls.
No, they're private.
I only got 1 roll.
Yeah, it says Simon privately rolled some dice. And it says big roll. Big roll.
And we don't have oil, do we?
No.
Damn, I should have
If
thought
we-
of this before we left.
If I had time and perhaps an alchemy station, I could try my hand at some alchemist fire. I've heard it's quite useful.
Problem is, we don't have access to that.
You would be correct to say so, yes. We do not seem to have access at this time.
Any alternatives?
Perhaps. Give me some time to think of something, and I might be able to come up with a strategy. You're wanting to use this as a means to escape, correct? Or perhaps to seal off the exits so that the enemies cannot leave?
That.
Hmm.
Or, no matter how I look at the map, if we go in one direction, the enemies could flank us from all other directions. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to limit the directions they could come at us.
The issue with creating structural damage for the structure is I don't know much of it. If we weaken one section, it could cause other sections to give as well. And I'm not particularly fond of being buried in stone.
And just as a contingency then, in case we have to run. Oh well, we can just sleep on it.
I suggest if we go into this structure, we go get room by room, clearing out whatever we can.
And it's best to take out the Smith and Andariel separately.
I'm eager to
Assuming
meet
the Smith is there.
I'm eager to meet this Smith character. Perhaps there's something more there than anticipated. Not a foe, but maybe something I could use. Something that could help me produce even more valuable things. And Sentinel kind of begins trailing off and is speaking out loud as he's thinking.
We'd have to meet him at the lower levels. If he truly is the smith, I would think that he would be close to his workshop. And the only workshop in there would be where Chaucy was stationed.
This is true. Perhaps... Did DM, did Charcy join us with the rogues, or is she currently still at Sorjay still?
No, she's at Sorjay. Simon, you can select private GM role, and it won't show anybody what you do. Also,
Yeah, it did, but it's not doing that. It still puts it in chat.
for you, but can anybody else see what he's rolling?
It says exclamation
We don't
question
see
marks.
the result. It just
We
says
know that he's rolling, but we don't know what he rolled.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and the die when it rolls has question marks all over it.
Big roll.
Also, you guys recall Charcy saying something about her hammer that was left behind? Her malus.
It's definitely imperative that we get there as soon as we can, though. The longer that stronghold stays up, the more dangerous it puts the other rogues in, and us.
that's true. Anyways, good talk. Going, and then she goes to meditate.
Sentinel just kind of like watches you kind of move away, and he goes back to thinking about what comes next.
DM, did I get to actually make those 3 vials of holy water?
Oh yes, easily. I'll see if I can
I
add
would
them to your
just
inventory.
like to. I'd like to give one to Simon and one to Laz. I'll approach both of them separately and say, "We don't have a lot of holy magic on our side, so here." And it's just like
One
you know,
to
one-
who?
one to Simon, one to Laz. So we got a little bit.
So there's one for Simon. There's one for Laz. And one for the liquor. The liquor of taints. Sorry.
Damn.
Got him.
Sorry.
That's actually what
That's-
he meant. No, he's confirming.
Well, he's not going to be so tainted. He's got holy water now.
That's true.
Jesus. Oh my god. Okay. So is there anything else before who put a yellow dot on the map?
I don't know.
Does it upset you that that's there?
Yes it does, because I didn't put it there.
I didn't put it's Thebes. It's Thebes colors.
Yeah, it is.
What? You don't know.
Yeah, that was...
Okay, so I need to update this map. Anyways,
What did you draw on the map?
That's
I don't-
the target. That's the target thing.
I don't know what I did.
anything else for anyone?
No.
The rogues got you covered for tonight for sure. So you had one more night of safety. All right.
No, yeah, we're good.
So the next morning, you are awakened. Not directly awakened, but just awakened by the clamor of everyone else gathering their stuff and getting ready to roll out. The rogues very quickly, before you guys can even get dressed for the day, they're already moving on. Like, they are up and about. The minute you open your eyes, it's like they're just and fucking gone. I mean, you're not gonna like get left behind, but they are on the move as you guys are stretching still. I'm guessing Lika could probably get up and move about quickly, as he was fighter, probably some type of military training at some point or something or other, so he could probably get up and move quicker than the rest of you, as y'all are pretty undisciplined. Maybe Sentinel.
Sentinel.
He ain't got to do shit,
That-
but just
I
open his
mean-
eye. I mean, you get up
Not
and
even-
walk.
Not even open my
I mean,
eyes.
we're
I just have to go
lagging
from
behind
this
them
to this.
anyway.
Right,
There's no packing. There's no packing for Sentinel. He doesn't have to take off his armor. It's all there. He's just like position one, position two.
Okay.
Why did they
Turn.
get up so early?
Because we have to get moving. The more we wait, the more demons are gonna await us.
Oh yeah, you know what? Hey, they're smart. Let's go. That's really smart.
I just imagine like Sentinel dragging Thebe by the ankle. Let's go, Thebe.
Cannon.
All right.
And while we're walking towards Eastgate, Rowan's gonna, I guess, try to review formations with the group, where it's like Thebe and her stay in the back, Lika and Sentinel are in the front, and then you got the flankers, and then it's just like,
Thebe looks at you, and his eyes are glazed red. I totally got every word you said. I will be right with you. You. Final answer.
Rowan looks very pained.
Rowan, that was the right answer. I'm very, very kind of certain that's the answer you were looking for.
That was kind of the answer, but she just stops talking, like puts a hand on his shoulder and says, "No pressure," and keeps walking.
Oh, that's good. All right. Yeah, let's get there quick though. Hurry up, you Thebe catches himself. You rogues.
Nice. Okay. Well, at some point during the day, you see some of the rogues in the group begin to fire at these creatures that are flying around. They're kind of high. You can't make out what they are, but well, you guys are kind of far back, so yeah, you just see several of the archers loosen arrows up towards these flying things. They don't stop. The whole contingent continues on as they're firing at these things. You see a few of them are felled and fall off into the distance. A couple more are able to avoid the arrows and take off and fly directly in the way you guys are marching.
They're gonna know
Armin
we're
looks over
coming.
at Thebe and says, "Go ahead, Thebe. Show him how. Knock one of those out of the sky and show him how it's done."
Yes, my king, it will be done. And Thebe pulls out one, wanting to impress Simon. After he notches his arrow, looks over and grabs a second arrow out of his quiver, holding two arrows in his quiver, in his drawn to his bowstring. Fires them both up in the air, trying to hit two different ones at the same time.
Oof.
Nice.
You get 2 attacks per turn?
No,
No,
I
okay.
don't.
So you will fire at disadvantage.
All right,
You're
let's
trying
do
to
it.
shoot two arrows at once. So give me 2 attack rolls at both at disadvantage. You're trying to hit an AC 12.
He's got this.
Oh.
He's got this.
Okay.
He's got this.
Got
This
this.
is like some
This sets
shenanigans
the
shit.
tone
Got
of the
it.
fight.
And
All right.
Got it.
I would also
He's got-
like you to give me a not sleight of hand, but
Sleight of hand would
dexterity
work.
check.
Alright, I'll do the dex first. Yeah, you'll let me know what happens, I guess, with that. So that's the dex check.
Oh, it's invisible.
And I'm gonna just, so here's attack 1 at disadvantage.
Hey, alright.
And
Yeah.
an attack 2 at disadvantage.
You gotta change it off the GM only roll.
It's fine. So.
Oh, okay, you're right, I do.
So it's fine. Well, he rolled an 8 for his dexterity check, which is really bad. His first attack with disadvantage was still an 18,
Nice.
and
He's
his
got
second
Nice.
attack was an 11. Unfortunately, the dex check is subtracted from the attack rolls. So the 18 becomes a 10, and the 11 becomes a 3. So
Oh, the sun's in my eyes!
the
Oh!
arrows go wide, and I just kind of made that up on the fly, subtracting that 8 from there, because it makes sense that you've failed miserably on this dex check, and you were shooting at disadvantage already. So I was like, you know what? I'll just subtract that from there, and that's what your attacks are. But 2 arrows at once, literally sun in your eyes, and yeah. So you don't hit anything. Your arrows just kind of fly off into the distance.
Well, there goes 2 arrows.
Thief looks over at Simon nervously.
Simon looks back at him, shakes his head in disappointment, and continues on walking.
Oh, damn. Damn.
Yo.
Damn, that's fucked up. We can make Thief fucking commit suicide over here.
Simon, forgive me. I'm sorry.
At this point,
Expected
Rowan
a little
is
more
gonna
from
go
my-
up to him and she's gonna say, "You want to give it another shot?" And I'm casting bless on him. If at all possible.
We're burning spell slots.
Just throwing them out there.
Fucking worth it.
All right. You got blessed.
Because
dude.
we
You
have
got
another day, right?
You got a D4
Dude,
on
we-
your next attack.
Have another day.
No, we're already here, Rowan.
Fuck it.
We're at the front door.
Okay, so yeah, you see a couple of these things flying, and they begin to turn and swoop away from the group. You got one more shot to take one down.
He pulls out two more arrows.
Oh my god. Okay.
Oh God.
And holding.
So-
He thinks better of it after a while, though. He's holding it there, and he's like, no, I shouldn't. Just one arrow. It actually goes to hit.
Okay. Do you have the sharpshooter?
No, I don't have anything.
Okay, so it's 120 max range.
Blancos have
Oh.
a shitload of range, dude. They have like
So, no,
500
yeah,
or something.
Is
Yeah,
it 500?
It's like 120 and
check.
then up to that much with disadvantage.
Wait, hang on.
Yeah.
I can get you the numbers real quick.
I can look at
It's a
it
quick
right on the
Google.
sheet.
Yeah, it's 150 and
600.
so 150 for normal, 600 max.
Okay, so but the 600 is a disadvantage, right? Anything
Yes, sir.
between 150 and 600.
Yes.
So
it
this
is.
attack will be a disadvantage, but that is it. Just disadvantage. You need a 12 AC.
Don't forget to change your roll. There you go.
Oh, foop. Yeah,
And then
you take one down as you see it begin. Yeah, that's true. Yep, you rolled a 20, so you see
Nice.
his arrow is true. Give me some damage.
Yo, kill it. Let's go.
Yeah. So you
Nice.
see your arrow fly, and it's probably a good 350 to 400 feet. And there's this brief moment where everyone kind of catches their breath in maybe hope or secretly hoping you miss, whatever the case may be. But there's just sudden stillness and hush just for a second as the arrow and you just see it. And this thing begins to fall and spiral towards the ground.
I come up.
How much
Steve
fall
there
damage does it
and
take?
put his hand. I put my hand on his shoulder, and he goes, "You hit that? It's insane."
Thieves' mouth is just like jaw dropped open, like
Shocked himself.
looks over
At
at
this
Simon
point-
to see if he noticed.
At this point, Rowan's like, I knew you can do it, and walks away from him.
Good shot, my friend.
I think that was worth a spell slot.
Simon
Well,
kind of caught it out of the corner of his eye.
But doesn't
Just,
acknowledge it. Oh, Senpai.
He says, should have got that the first time.
damn.
Yo, he's ruthless today.
Being a douchebag.
Even
love it.
Rowan, slightly stoic Rowan, just her jaw just drops at Simon's words, and I'm just like,
So, as I'm assuming y'all just continue marching at this as well. As this creature you come across, well, here, I'll just show it to everybody. That's what he shot down.
ugh!
Red
Ew.
chicken.
Hey Simon, you want to skin it too?
No, we don't need more skin.
Yes, Simon harvests everything he can from this thing
Oh my god.
Wow.
and begins contemplating ways to make gravy.
Hmm.
That's disgusting. So,
Demon
Rowan is
gravy.
gonna try to take a few of the feathers from this thing,
okay.
Ooh,
and she's gonna give it to Thebe if she can
So,
harvest any.
the feathers, while they look like feathers, when you touch them, they feel leathery and sticky.
oh, man, I'm glad I didn't touch that.
They do look like feathers. Exactly like it, but when you touch it, it's leathery. It doesn't feel like a feather at all.
Gross.
I asked to touch the feather.
Oh,
Can I?
brother.
Don't touch the feather.
It feels nasty. Like,
Ugh.
yep.
After
these
Rowan touches
creatures-
it, she's just like, and immediately starts wiping her hand on the floor.
These creatures are roughly the size of, I'd say, a very large goose. Of course, they don't have the long neck like that, but that's about how big their bodies are, and their wingspan would be about the size of a large goose. But yeah, they're
So they're like Lazarus size.
yeah, about yeah.
No, I'm not a
Um,
goose.
He's the goose.
A couple of the rogues come approach you after seeing you shoot one down, and first thing they look at you, Thebe. Nice shot. We believe these may be scouts of some kind. I'm afraid they may know you're coming.
Man, oh, we should have shot more of them. If I knew that. All right. Well, that's a good thing to know. Hey, looks over at Simon, remembers his words. Hey, Rowan.
Yeah, Thebe?
I think they know we're coming.
I think so too. We're just gonna have to be extra careful. And just be prepared.
Well, if they fly at night, they'll see us chowing down on one of their homies.
Ooh.
Ew.
Ah, touching that, no.
Hey,
Oh, see
if
you chowing down on one of their homies.
if the king
Well,
thinks
Simon
we should
fully
eat it.
dresses this.
Sorry, what was that?
Well, Simon fully dresses this thing out. It's ready for the pot.
Ugh.
Rowan's just like, nope, I'm not risking a stomach ache before a battle. Absolutely not.
Know thy enemy.
that intimately.
I'm not. Well, you'd buy it dinner first, but you know,
Ugh.
it is dinner.
Are you talking about this while these two scouts have come to talk
Yeah,
to
sure.
you?
Yeah.
Yeah, they look at you in disgust and just turn and head back towards the rest of the group. Like,
Your
that
subject,
just... You would eat one of these things? Ugh.
your subjects are not appealed to your choice of cuisine.
I'll eat it with you, Simon. If you're gonna do it.
Rowan just continues walking after the road.
I'm just gonna try really hard not to look at them.
What'd you say, Lazarus? I'm sorry.
Oh, I just said I'm gonna try really hard not to look at them while they're walking.
Okay. About maybe an hour or two before sundown, you hear, or you rather, you see the group of rogues ahead of you. Again, I assume y'all are still walking behind them at some point. I mean, at some distance. You see them stop, and they all like take a knee. You see Kasha approach the group of rogues there, and you see three of them take off towards the north, and the rest of them just stay there. You hear, as you approach, you hear whispers amongst them. You know, they're just talking, but they're keeping their voices low. Yeah, you guys walk up on them, and they're sitting there. There's discussions of, should we make camp here? Should we move back? Do we wait and see? What are we doing? You know, like they're kind of wondering what's going to happen here.
I want to peer off in the distance and I wonder what my elf eyes see.
So far to the north, you see, and I mean far to the north. Like you're not even sure until you stare at it for a few seconds and realize that whatever it is you're seeing is moving, but it's so far away it's just bare. Like, you have to really watch it to see that it's very slowly drifting across the landscape. And the rogues that took off are headed over there. So Kasha approaches, and she sees you peering off into the north. Yeah, we saw it too. They're going to see what it is. I assume it's a group of, well, whatever's out here. But we've been watching it for some time now.
Does it look like it's moving fast or slow?
Hard to tell at this distance. But if it's moving towards us, we need to prepare. If it's moving anywhere else, we need to make a decision on whether we should take it out if it's an enemy, or let it go. Either way, she kind of looks up towards the sun off to the west. I believe we should set camp here for the evening.
Should we wait for the scouts to come back before we make that decision, or should we just set up camp now?
I believe we're gonna set camp. No fires tonight. I hope you brought rations.
Yes.
Yes.
And at that, they will begin to move about and basically unfurl bedrolls and whatnot. They don't have tents. They're traveling very light. Just a bedroll, their weapons, and some food on them. That's it. They began to... Oh, go ahead.
Before we settle down for the night, I'm gonna actually use a spell slot to cast Create Water and Food.
Oh, nice. Okay.
For the rogues here. That way, like, yeah, we can have rations, but this will keep us full a little more.
Good deal. as they kind of move around, and you see them kind of separate into groups of like 5 and 6 here and there, and there's roughly 30 to 35 rogues here. They kind of break off into little groups of like 4 and 5, almost like cliques, you could say. You know, like some of them have grown closer to each other, obviously, and formed bonds and friendships. But as they kind of break out, and you see everybody kind of hunker down on their bedrolls, very hushed whispers, as opposed to the night before, everybody was just kind of talking and, you know, venting, and you know, some of them are nervous. Some of them can't believe they're actually taking the fight to Andariel for a change, and they feel like they should have done this a long time ago and taken back the monastery, and you know, there's talks of that back and forth. Some of them are concerned about maybe being outnumbered, possibly never returning, but that's just kind of the conversations you pick up here and there, and they're not trying to hide these conversations, so you just kind of pick them up as you go by. Eventually the scouts return, and you find out that it was a small group of some of the fallen. They are continuing to move north. It looks like they came, when they first noticed them, it looks like they were heading kind of west towards y'all, and then they cut towards the north. Let me roll. You know what?
Oh no.
Okay, here we go.
Not the you know what.
Low or high? Somebody pick low or high. Anybody?
Hi.
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 I'm so proud right now.
Wow. There you go.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, he
So-
rolled a 19. Dang.
Yeah, so yeah, this group of monsters had slowly turned towards the north, not noticing y'all's group here, and the scouts return and say that they were continuing to move north, and are basically asking Kasha if they should pursue, try to take them out. They said there's roughly 10 to 15 of them. A few of the shamans, a few of the regular little fighter type fallens. Kasha kind of looks towards you. Any input? Looks to you as a group, I should say.
Well, at the mention of not having a fire, Simon tossed his demon carcass over his shoulder, and well, that idea scratched.
On one hand, we could pursue them, try to take them down. There would be less fighters. And if it's the shamans, they can resurrect their fallen comrades.
Yeah,
you
but-
do notice. Hang on, I'm sorry, Steve. You do notice they took off roughly an hour or two before sundown. The rogues did not get back to you until probably 3 to 4 hours after sundown. Like they were gone for some time.
So it'd be like playing catch up. In that case, I don't think it wouldn't be worth it.
I think we should avoid them for now.
Yeah, but didn't... And... I mean, the rogue said that thing earlier knew we were coming? And do you think it could, like, talk to them? I know I say a lot of dumb shit, but, like, realistically, if that little patrol was the patrol that knew we were coming, it would make this upcoming counter... She could be waiting for us at the front door, you know?
But you know, if those flying things would just stop at that one patrol and wait for that one ground patrol to get back to Andariel, don't you think it would have been easier for it to fly all the way back to Eastgate?
Yeah, maybe it's a language thing. I don't know. You're probably right, Rowan. You haven't led us astray. You and Simon have really. Yeah, you're right.
Y'all's conversation
What does
just
every-
confused the hell out of me. I'm sorry.
I say we rest for this evening and we advance in the morning.
I agree.
I could explain it. It's less of a. It seems to be more of a Lord of the Rings situation and less of like a language barrier or something.
Well,
They talk directly to Sauron, apparently.
all right. So we let them go then?
Yes.
Let them go.
That was what I was thinking as well. But at least we're on the same page. No fire tonight. She kind of reiterates that. And try to keep the snoring down as she looks at Thebe.
What? I missed that last part.
Try to sleep quietly, Thebe.
Oh yeah, like a tiger in the jungle. You have tigers here, right?
I'm not sure what a tiger is.
Holy shit. Thebe thinks for the first time about an old training session with Jandal, where Jandal was showing him wild shape. And then thinks better of turning into a tiger in this moment. As he's not confident he can even do it.
Alright. So for this night, I would like one of you to roll me a d20.
I'll do it. I have an itch for it to roll. Or don't you want to do it, Laz?
I'll do it. I'll do
Okay.
it.
I guess she'll roll.
You cursed it?
I cursed it good. unless that means 17 things are about to attack us. Yeah, those. 17
Laz,
monkey.
roll me a d6.
Oh joy.
Here we go. What ambushes us?
One.
in the night?
2.
2. 2's a fair number. Maybe it's a good thing. Maybe a bad thing.
Oh, okay. Now roll me 2d6.
Oh!
Okay, wait. The D6 was the type of thing we're fighting. Now this is how many, right?
4. That's
Okay.
not bad.
So, during the night, you, early in the night, it's like almost as soon as you fall asleep, you hear, a couple of harsh, louder whispers, and you hear the distinct twang of bows. You hear a couple of grunts and weapons clanging, but, well, what do you do?
I get out of my meditative pose, and I see what's going on.
I'm gonna lazily.
Is that
wake
enough
up.
to wake
What's
us up?
going on?
It is enough to wake you up. You were not full, like, it's in that time frame where you're just beginning to drift off. So it's enough to, like, you kind of jerk at the sounds of it, and wake up.
Given Sentinel's
I
nature
get
of
up
sleep,
instantly.
given Sentinel's stasis mode, when he's conscious during it, would he have immediately seen something going on?
Not without dark vision.
Oh, my hammer's always on fire.
You hear it, though. It's obvious. There's definitely a skirmish going on. Oh, well, actually, you would see several other rogues jump up and run over to the... hang on, let's see. 2, 3, 4. Kind of south of you guys. As you hear this little skirmish, which actually ends fairly quickly because there was only 4 of them. So, but anybody that gets up and goes and looks and pays attention, it looks as if some of the undead had kind of wandered up on y'all.
Ugh.
I will say that because my hammer has a continual flame on it, I would like. Obviously, when she said there's no fire, I would have put something over top of the flame. However,
Yeah.
once I take it off, the flame never is smothered or quenched. But it can be hidden. So I just
Well, you can.
out front.
It's your spell. You can always decide to douse it.
Oh yeah, no, I had no intention to douse it. I can cover it and hide it though.
Okay.
That was drama.
Well, yeah. There's only a few of them, but they are dispatched quickly before you guys could even get up. That was it for the excitement for tonight. It was pretty basic.
Yay!
I got one for no reason. God damn it.
I mean, you guys rolled the chart on the charts, not me. So
Get attacked by 12 elder demons.
A pit fiend? What?
I have a chart on here.
No,
that
don't
if
say
you
that.
roll on that chart and you roll a certain number, then you will roll a percentage, and if that percentage is the right percentage, you
Diablo
guys
comes
are gonna
out.
have a nasty fight on your hands.
Oh no! It's another Scroto monster.
So, anyways, the next morning. Oh, you know what? We're 2 hours in. Let's take our break. I need to use the little boys' room. So, but we're gonna take 20 minutes here, guys. So,
Okay.
let me pause the stream. We
It's kinda like
are recording again.
I will work.
So, where were we? Morning of the next day, correct?
Yep.
Yes.
This day is the third day out, and you have been told that you should be able to, from this point, if you were just to go straight to Eastgate, you'd be there a couple hours before sundown. But given what y'all know of patrols and whatnot outside of Eastgate, that's not going to be the case. About noon, Kasha pulls up, stops everyone, and approaches the group. I believe we should split here. I'm sorry, before I get into this, you have seen, if you recall, I told you when y'all left Sorge, they had two groups that headed out ahead of everyone. During the mid hours of the morning, before noon, in those early morning hours, you saw a couple of those groups return. And now at this point at noon, Kasha stops everyone, and as the scouts have left again, she comes to you and says, I believe this is where we should split. Our scouts have reported there are many groups patrolling around the monastery. I'm not sure if we can create a hole for you. We may be able to distract enough for you to slip through. You may still have a fight on your hands. Are you prepared?
That's to be expected.
As far as we can discern, my scouts have noticed at least 11 separate patrols. They dared not get any closer as it was it would not be wise for them to continue, as the patrols are not very far apart. They seem to be much more organized at this point.
Do you think it's because they knew we were coming? As Thebe says, a little bit more sober than normal.
Whether that is the reason, or if they've just had time to prepare, we cannot know. But I will say, according to what I was told, the patrols are not just roaming at random. There seem to be intentional patterns. Which leads me to believe they are waiting for something. Also, there are some large creatures I have never seen before. I believe you were told of this a few days ago.
Yes.
I would
Oh,
not
yeah.
fight them if I were you.
A challenge.
Not a
No.
Maybe-
challenge.
Not a
Maybe best
challenge.
we avoid them.
Maybe a challenge for you, but definite problems for us.
You sell yourself short, Rowan. You're gifted. Take advantage of it.
Gift
No.
goes to
I would
waste
rather
when you're
not
dead.
waste my energy on grunts.
Unfortunately, the patrol seem to have at least 2 or more of these creatures in each one.
What are we gonna do if they?
Is there any way to sneak around?
Well, we can create a distraction.
Okay.
Whether that gives you the chance to sneak through or not is fully damn, I can't think of the word. I just had a brain fart. Fully dependent upon how many of the patrols come to us. They may see this coming. I don't know how smart they are or whoever's leading them. They may not fall for it, or we may be overrun, and in that case, our entire world is in your hands.
Take no chances, Kasha. You and your forces, if you feel yourselves in danger, retreat.
Oh,
Or
do not
handle
get
it.
me wrong. I am here to kill some of these bastards. I
Kill
will
as many
not
as you
retreat.
can. Kill as many as you can, but we need you to make sure that at the end of the day, you kill more than we lose. Your lives are important.
Well, we can do this at dusk. I have come to understand some of you, or many of you, can see in the night without the use of fire.
Most of us can.
Most
yes.
of us. Eyes dart to Sentinel.
I believe
We-
Sentinel is the only one who cannot.
Oh, but one of us.
We unfortunately do not have that advantage. But if you wish us to wait until almost sundown, by the time the fighting starts it will be dark. We will be at a great disadvantage, but that may help you get in.
We'll do what we must.
Are you sure?
The
Is
choice
there
is
the-
yours.
Is there the same amount of activity both times of the day, whether it be, dusk or morning?
As best my scouts can tell, these patrols are throughout the day and night.
Then perhaps the day would be better then. A stealthy approach may be difficult for someone of my size, and also as he kind of motions towards Leica. We're not built for stealth, but
Bang shield into armor. Think.
perhaps some going during the day where we can see. You had mentioned a long while back that these creatures are more prone to activity at night. Is that still true?
It is. I fear they have the same advantage you do. The night does not deter their vision.
I say we go during the day.
Yeah, agreed.
I
I think
agree.
I think the daytime might be better. The
I
night is
feel-
dark and filled with terror.
I agree with that, but
That rhymed. Sorry.
I've been trying. I've been working at it.
I lost my train of thought.
That's
I
okay,
agree
bro.
with
Take
that,
your time.
I think our group, I'm motioning to us, otherworlders. I think we should set out before sunrise. Get as close as possible, and when the rogues attack at dawn, maybe use that as a distraction and sneak around.
So you wish to camp another night?
The longer we wait, the more forces might gather there.
That's true.
What time of day is it?
Right now it's about noon on the third day. You are about 5 hours away from the monastery.
I say we
get
go
there
now.
and- We get there and it'd be dusk.
Yeah, you would
Fine.
get
I'm
there
go-
with about 2
Good.
hours left of daylight.
2 hours is plenty of time for us to get into a.
But now that's
potentially-
assuming you
monastery.
went straight to the monastery with no issues. You know what I mean?
Point.
I say we take our chances and go now.
I think our only worry right now is that the rogues would be at a disadvantage. So I'm going to give them. How many torches do I have?
Oh, we have torches.
I think they brought their own, yeah.
they got equipment.
Okay, well, I
just think wanted we to make strike-
sure.
Can we see any more flying scouts within like the next few miles of us?
Yeah, you see them all over the place.
Oh, fuck.
They're way, way up. They're staying out of range of arrows. Well,
Okay.
you can assume they're the same creatures, but they're way up in the sky. They could be just birds, but that'd be a hell of a coincidence.
Laz be like, haha, I can reach.
Well,
Do not get me wrong. We would prefer to fight in the daylight, but we understand what this mission is. If you are better off going in at night, we will fight at night. We are here to get you in, and hopefully you see victory.
I say we go now. The longer we wait and stand to decide or make our decisions, the more risky it becomes. The scouts already know we are coming. The longer we wait, the greater the force, the threat.
He makes a point.
Agreed.
Here we go.
If you
Go.
wish
Let's
to go
go.
now, sit here, rest, give us an hour head start.
Okay then.
DM just exploded.
What the hell?
Oh yeah, he did.
your camera wanted.
Yeah,
You,
the
you were like
camera
you were like this.
Yeah, I saw it. It's like my video camera disconnected. It asked me if I wanted to switch my input. I was like, what the hell?
Maybe had to update it. something.
Simulation.
do you wish to continue?
Oh, there's the OBS.
Mm-hmm.
died. It's showing OBS, yeah.
Okay, did my camera just crap out on me? Is that what just happened? Oh, sorry about that.
Onward! I just.
There we go.
Nice.
Okay, I'm sorry. As I was saying, rest here. Give us an hour head start. You will probably hear the distraction.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
What's
Okay,
up?
then.
man?
At that, she doesn't wait for a reply. She turns, she nods, as all the rogues are just standing there looking at you guys having this conversation. She turns and nods, and they begin to basically double time it. Heading east. Well, you guys were traveling actually kind of northeast, but now they are heading First thing they do is cut directly east, head straight into the mountain range, and you see them slowly turn to where they're now paralleling the mountain range, or parallel to the mountain range, and following along the foothills, heading up towards Eastgate. Oh, let me move y'all's thing. Y'all would actually be about right here. Yeah, about right there at that point. So, you have an hour. You wait and just go, or do y'all want to do anything else? If anybody cast anything, make sure you hit that long rest button, because that was, y'all had plenty of time to rest.
Oh, yes. Thank you.
Yeah, just in case.
Okay.
I needed to do that, I think.
No. Why do I keep forgetting how to do this?
Alright, I'm just gonna put y'all on this map. I use this map a lot, but this is just a generic map, so it's just
Is this
for,
planes?
yeah. It's just for purposes of, doing other things. But first,
Shit, where's the long rest button?
yeah, that's what I'm gonna do this for. That way y'all can just click on your token and use the utility belt.
Okay.
Activate. And, fight music. That didn't need to be there. Sorry. I mean, scare y'all with that.
Nice. Get in there with combat music. Battle starts now.
Alright. Everybody's tokens. So, why is your... Thief, why is your shit in black and white? Your vision.
What?
What the hell?
I don't know.
That's weird.
Because if he has dark vision, he can only discern colors.
Yeah, but it's daylight. It's loud as fuck.
What did I do?
You
Volatile reaction. That's what it's. Nice.
I feel like this might be Thieves' vision anyway.
Wait. What?
I don't know why it's black and white. Like, what the hell? This one spot on the map is color, though. Do you see that?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm seeing.
What the fuck?
Is that what everyone else is seeing?
No,
I see
everybody
color.
else. Oh, Simon has the same thing. What?
Because we're really sneaky.
We have
Hey,
that true sight.
That
What's
true
happening
sight.
here? Vision. Vision enabled, range, mode, dark vision. No, basic vision.
They're invisible.
Here we go.
Kind of liked it the way it was.
I don't know why dark vision's on. It should be automatic whether it's dark or light based on the map. Huh.
Interesting.
Whatever.
As we're traveling, I want to talk to Simon.
Yeah, so the hour goes by, and you guys, first of all, before y'all start talking, what direction do y'all head?
What direction did the rogues head?
As I said, they kind of swooped in towards the mountains and are following it up towards Eastgate. So they kind of went directly east into the mountain range and then cut northeast, kind of paralleling the mountain range. Whereas you guys, if you were to head directly northeast, you would walk straight to the monastery. So just imagine that you would walk like this, and they kind of did one of these numbers.
Okay, so before we make that determination, as the rogues head off, I imagine we might hang back, give them a little bit of a buffer. They're fast anyway. But Phoebe will say to the group, "Are any of those things watching us? Or do they all follow them?"
What, the flying things?
Yeah.
Give me a
As I look
perception
up-
check.
We can always get under a tree.
Exactly. Maybe we should hide for a bit.
Yeah, can we see that there's still 50 million of those things? Here.
Give me a perception check. Anybody who's gonna look, give me a perception check.
Okay.
Simon will look.
All right. Also look.
I'll give Simon guidance.
24.
All right. Damn.
Simon, your rolls are still private.
I don't see anything.
Oh, Simon rolled a nat 20, so let's see if I can reveal that too. Oh, I can. Okay, there you go.
Nice.
Low or high?
Hi, always.
Oh.
Oh,
They all seem to have followed the rogues. There doesn't seem to be anything watching you at the moment.
Can I, noticing they're all gone for the most part, can I fly up to see if there's a safe way to go to the monastery?
You can.
Alright, I'm gonna fly up about 80 feet
Okay.
and try to find a path that avoids the most conflict.
Okay. You fly up about 80 feet, and with that vantage point, you begin to see off in the distance creatures moving around. Larger groups, smaller groups, and from this distance, you can't quite tell how much is in between, how much space is in between them. But you do see that the way they're staggered, if you were to go in between, you would run directly into another one.
Alright, I'm gonna fly back down. I don't think we're gonna avoid being spotted.
Perhaps being spotted isn't the big issue here, but merely just managing to get through them.
Well, there are kind of large groups with like smallish gaps in between them. Maybe if we go in between, we'll have less what's the word? Less resistance getting through.
Possibly.
You also saw the rogues from that vantage point. You saw their group again moving pretty quickly, and
We
you
also-
also see that there was a patrol that slowly started to move towards the rogues.
Okay, so we still haven't heard the big commotion that they're supposed to cause.
Nothing yet.
No.
Okay.
It looks like
Say
one of the
we-
groups are closing in on the rogue group. We need to act fast, and we need to prepare to act just in case the rogues don't give us a signal.
Tell you what, once we do get the signal, can you do that quick hop up in the air again and give us another and see if the situation changed?
I can certainly try.
Doesn't matter. Liquor just killed everything.
Yeah.
He's just rolling all these nat 20s.
Yeah. Look, I'll show you on the cam, DM. I'm rolling the real dice. Look, I rolled a nat 20. I really did. Just over and over and over.
Hang on. I feel like it's a bit distraction. There we go. Just
Alright. I'm going to stay up in the sky as long as I can, and then give the party word if anything bad happens to the rogues.
Okay. Well, there's no time limit on your wings in your flight, so it is just one of your movements,
Yeah.
one of your forms of movement. Now, sorry.
You can just fly around as much as you want.
never get it.
I have ways to deal with that.
should we make our way a little closer in the meantime?
Well, we
at
should
this
get
point, how
moving
far out
before.
are we? How far out are we from?
Have y'all begun to move yet at all?
No.
All right. Direct line from the monastery is about a 5-hour march. Walk. Sorry. 5-hour walk.
Yeah, we're still very far away from the monastery.
We should get moving before.
Before the
roads.
distraction.
Yeah.
Because if they did a distraction and we're still too far out, that distraction's not going to do anything.
Let's get moving now.
Let's go.
All right.
Yeah.
I would
I'm
like to make an
gonna
attempt
stay in
to
the sky the
stealth.
whole time.
Another what, Rowan?
I would like to make an attempt to stealth while walking.
Yeah.
You move
Okay.
at half speed when you do that.
That's half speed though.
So we'll be going faster than you, and you'll be.
You just be
Okay.
crouching.
Okay, I'll just walk with everyone. It's fine.
So this is the problem you have getting in. If you use speed, you're not going to be stealthy with some of your group members. If you use stealth, you're going to be moving very slowly. So that's the conundrum. Or not the conundrum, but the contrast of the two different ways to get in here.
I say we double time it.
You run?
For now, but when we get close, stealth is our only option.
I can agree with that.
Just in case, Simon, do you still have some feathers from that?
Those things
thing?
weren't feathers, though.
That wasn't my
He wants
question.
to disguise himself.
Do you have a few of them?
Mark.
Hopefully, I kept them.
It's up to you.
I think Rowan took some, didn't you?
Oh, Rowan
No,
decided not to touch it.
immediately after I touched it, I
Like a hot
dropped it.
turd. Yeah, sure. I kept some. There you go.
Alright,
give
I'll
them
take
whatever I had.
3 of them and keep them with me. And then I'll fly up as the group starts moving.
Okay.
Alright, so practically speaking, since we didn't roleplay this in character, we're gonna probably move at full speed, if not excessive speed, for the first maybe 3 hours of this. So it's about a 5-hour journey. As we get closer, even before that first hour out, it might be worthwhile to start stealthing and drop any scouts that might have caught onto us. Does that sound like a good plan?
Yes.
Okay.
We could try and stealth.
Well, I can. I can try to stealth.
We can.
Us heavy armor people can try to stealth, but everyone else.
You guys got guidance. We'll be fine.
Yeah.
You got guidance.
Okay.
You got somebody has passed without trace. I think 2 people or 1. I don't know, but I know
He
one
has.
person does for sure. So, but guidance. I mean, pass without trace is only a 30-foot radius, and you have to be within that radius, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we gotta be close to Thebe.
Stick the feet.
Yeah, I say we. How long does that last?
About an hour.
Oh boy.
So that would be the last hour before we hit East March.
Right. Or last really maybe 30 minutes, because we want
Yeah.
some of it. Or
Oh
maybe
yeah, because we're gonna be moving at half speed.
45 minutes. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do it.
So if we
Alright.
run into a group, we'll have to know how close the next group is to them if we can take them out without them the next patrol in line hearing.
How long does the mental connection last for, Simon?
Oh,
Uh,
right. Yeah.
I think it's 1d6 hours or something like that.
Yep.
So I say halfway
You should
through, you
probably
should
do
probably
that with
link to Laz.
Last,
Yeah.
yeah.
And then we rely on Laz's scout.
Yeah.
Small and bird-like.
And it's flying really high up, so.
Yeah.
Who wants the second one?
What's the range on that
Is that gonna be two
connection?
people?
Oh yeah, what is the range?
1 mile, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, you're
Believe.
fine.
That's pretty high up, yeah.
That's very
That's
high.
over 5,000 feet away. I don't think
Yeah.
it's gonna. You're not gonna be that far away.
Yeah, it is 1 mile. Wow. Nice.
That brain power.
All right.
Brain power.
Do you set up this connection now, or are you gonna wait, Simon?
I'm gonna wait.
Do it
Well,
halfway. You can do it
yeah, I'll
halfway.
do it halfway.
so-
That
Okay.
way, you know. I don't know how Laz wants to report that. I guess fly up there, swoop down every. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I'd say like every half hour I'd swoop down, give an update.
Unless he
Unless,
sees something,
you
I
know.
guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
All right. As you guys begin this journey, the plains kind of give way to a more desolate, rocky landscape. As you see, the grass now begins to become more, give way to like a dirt, rock, cracked ground, rocky, cracked ground.
Crackle.
Boulders here and there, rocks sticking up out the ground, protruding out the ground. there is a road that leads to the monastery. It's not like a man-made road, like, you know, but it's, you can tell it's a well-traveled path. You are not on that path. The rogues were intentionally avoiding that, but Lazarus, you do see the path, and along that path, as you're flying above, y'all get about, you could see it from here, but you're not sure what it was. You weren't sure if there were rocks, but now that you guys move ahead, maybe an hour or so ahead, you begin to see patrols much clearer now. Along that path, you see there are what looks like man-made well, it looks like X's of wood or stone or something that are towering above the ground, maybe, 10 feet tall, 15 feet tall, and they just line both sides of the road as far as you can see up into the mountain paths.
Oh. Kind of like a guardrail or something?
They're staggered, so they're not like in any specific formation or pattern. There's like, you'll see one on one side of the path, and you'll see one on another side of the path a little ways beyond that, and then you might see two back to back, or two or three, and they're just kind of staggered and at random places. And they don't just line the road, you actually see them further out away as well, in just random places all over.
I'm gonna swoop down and let the party know, hey, there's like weird structures all around the road in some parts of like the whole area. I'm not sure what they are, but keep an eye out. And then I'm gonna head back up to this guy.
Could be traps.
Oh, let's avoid the road.
He points it out, and
I don't know if you're looking at the messages I sent you, but that was just the thing. So, don't.
oh yeah, I'm not pulling up Discord at the moment.
Okay.
Okay, so hour and a half goes by. You seem to have been really lucky at this point. You do see patrols. They don't seem to catch sight of you yet. As you move forward, though, you begin to see what these structures that Lazarus has told you about. There's one kind of off to your left. A little, it's not in the direction you're heading. You'd have to make a slight detour if you wanted to go check it out. But it's roughly, 1,000, 2,000 feet away.
It's a tower?
Some kind of structure, not a structure, but it looks like a large X sticking up out the ground, like the letter X. X marks the spot, yo.
Anything that comes from a demon can't be good.
I say we avoid that.
Yeah, we're on a mission.
From that distance, would I be able to tell if it's like anything unusual?
Oh, it's definitely not natural. But from this distance, no, you can't make out any details.
I say we continue on.
Alright. Give me a marching order, guys.
Me and Lick up front.
Move your
Yep.
tokens. Move your tokens on the map like you would want to be proceeding.
Is it left to right or up to down?
What you mean?
I mean, like, sorry, my brain.
You're
Yeah,
facing the wrong way, Liquor.
right, right.
As if you were moving north. Let's say that.
Okay. March.
I just figured out how to rotate.
Nice.
All right. So, would y'all be in that close proximity to each other for
No.
this venture? Well, I'm just asking because I know y'all are trying to.
Like, we're gonna get AoE'd.
I know y'all are trying to stay together and stay as small as possible. So that's why I'm asking.
Look,
Maybe like
Thebe
5
would
feet
be
apart. Like,
Thebe would be hugging like his coat.
Yeah, I like this.
I
right
wouldn't
there.
mind.
I like the way that looks.
All right. Okay. So as y'all are moving forward, Lazarus, obviously you are in the scouting position. So give me a perception check.
Oh boy. Oh,
What the fuck just happened?
Oh, rerolled again.
Wait, hold up. Foundry didn't crash.
No.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
yes.
My Discord just crashed.
Uh-oh. Better restart that computer.
Check your recording. Make sure you're good. I think
Yeah.
that's the thing.
I'm still recording.
We just nailed the perfect nat one.
Also, Laz, if you right-click your token, there's like a 0 with an up angle on it. You could type out how far up in the sky you are.
Oh yeah.
What?
So if you're like 100 feet, yeah, that's how it handles height difference. So like if I was 10 feet above the normal ground level, I could do that and it would register that. I think it should, but there it goes.
Oh, there's an
Plus 10 feet.
elevation. Yeah.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
That's
So that way, the DM doesn't have to worry about remembering how high up you are. So you could just have it listed based on how far off the ground you are.
Can I, before we continue marching, can I bonus action just create the echo right next to Thebe?
Yeah, you can. Sure.
Like have it like walk right next to him.
Oh, I thought you were gonna make it symmetrical and put him right here.
No, I told him that my body double would guard him.
Oh, I still need to make you another
I
freaking thing too.
I told him
It kind of matches now since the sword and the.
I told him that as long as he stays close to Rowan, he'll be fine.
Oh, wait a
I'm
minute.
keeping my end of the
That
bargain.
type of responsibility.
You know what? I need to redo that.
Oh.
Because
You could just take his token and then just put like a gradient, like black and white or something over it, and then there you go. You instantly got your
Bam.
mask effect.
you know what? I'm actually gonna do this. For now, that'll be your shadow. Oh wait, what the hell's up with that token? Hold on, that shit's all fucking whack.
Wait, my foundry froze. Wait. Oh, there we go. Nice.
Try that one. Okay. Why is it tripping out like that?
Oh.
Huh? I don't know. Whatever. Anyways, just for now, that'll be your shadow. That's your old token.
Alright.
What it looked like. So. But I did a copy of your character sheet because you leveled up, and this thing needs to level up too. So that when you attack it, it applies the correct bonuses and all
yeah.
that to your attacks. So,
Right.
alright, and you have 1 hit point, not 78. There you go. Okay.
It won't let me put 100, so I'm just marking down 99 feet up.
Oh. So with a nat 1, you see
You're in a cloud.
you see what looks like to be a clear path for the moment directly ahead.
Alright. I'm going to swoop back down and let the party know, hey, the way looks clear. A bug did fly into my eye though, so just be on the lookout. Sorry about that. I'm gonna fly back up.
All right. So we are now moving into the 2-hour mark, and you guys you had this formation. It looks like he tells you, hey, it looks clear, and you guys kind of close in and begin to move forward quickly. What is Sentinel?
So you said it's moving into the 2-hour mark, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Phoebe will say to the group, should we move cautiously now? It's been a while.
As you say this, who you talking to?
The group, just out loud to the people around me.
Oh, okay. Well, as you say this, you kind of turn your head sideways a little bit to kind of speak to everyone and kind of glance at Rowan at the corner of your eye. As you do so, you catch movement off to y'all's kind of north. Yeah, y'all are moving in an easterly direction, so kind of to your north. As you guys are moving kind of northeast like this towards the monastery, something's coming from the north. It's really fucking close for something that wasn't supposed to be there, according to Lazarus.
Does it look like it's heading right for us?
Oh yeah, there's several of them.
Okay.
Does it look like they see us?
Oh yeah, you got a 20%. Yeah, you see them too. Yeah, they see you.
So much for stealth.
Look in the direction that Thebes glancing at now. I'm like, okay, brace ourselves.
Oh yeah, I probably should have said there's incoming. But there's incoming.
Laz is gonna look down and notice the party has stopped moving.
As you look down and look at the party, you see them looking at kind of a little off to from the left of the direction you were traveling, and you notice this group of creatures coming in, and they weren't there a minute ago, were they? And then you rub your eye, remembering the bug that hit your eye.
Oh, shit. I'm gonna go down as quickly as I can, but I'm still gonna stay in the air about 25 feet.
Air support.
Thief grabs the back of Leica's cape, tapping him on the shoulder and pointing him in the direction. Leica? That's all you, man.
Alright. Turns on the sword.
Alright.
And I would like to fire an arrow as soon as they get in range of, say, 600 feet.
Nice.
I'd also like to use Told
max
as soon as
range.
they're in range.
Yeah, Thebe doesn't give a fuck. He is scared.
Let's go.
If they're humans, this is murder. That's where we're at right now.
Oh, am I allowed to do the help action? To at least make it a straight roll?
How are you gonna
I
help?
wouldn't. That's the thing. How would I help him shoot stuff
You
down?
wouldn't be. You wouldn't.
I'd be
able to.
pointing at it like it's right there. I'm his spotter. I don't know.
Just whip out a rangefinder. It's just like a ruler.
All right. Y'all ready for this? Y'all ready for this?
Combat. I wish to punch things.
Ready as will ever be.
But yeah, as soon as those things get within range, Rowan is tapping on her shield and casting Toll of the Dead.
Grass.
Grass. Grass?
Grass.
Hey, Heat, your
Mm.
favorite.
Look, that looks charming.
Oh
Oh.
no. Oh
That one.
no.
Oh, I see.
Alright.
That one.
Sorry.
Everybody go ahead and select their token and roll initiative as these creatures come rushing in.
Holy shit.
Oh, the nat 20 on Simon.
Dude, I got a 1.
This is my nightmare.
Oh no.
Just shit all over the field.
I got a 1.
I got a
Damn,
2.
Rowan. That's like your thing. Well, that's not a bad thing for a cleric to get the last in the roll.
I rolled a 2.
Unburied.
You know what? I'll take the 1 on initiative rolls. It's fine.
Yeah, it's an initiative.
There we go.
It's initiative.
Alright.
But would I have been able to get the Tonga thing? Wait, is it even
Oh.
in range? Hold on.
Yeah, some of them are in range.
Oh, fuck.
Oh,
This one is like this is
Uh,
max.
It's six-
120.
It's 60 feet, I think, for total.
Oh, it's 60. Oh,
Is it?
You don't hit him.
I think it is.
I thought it was
Oh.
120.
Hold on, checking.
So,
Checking.
as you guys turn and notice this group moving in towards
At
you,
60 feet, yeah.
you see this massive creature with, from this distance, looks like spike or bone growths on the ends of his arms, sticking out of parts of his body, his legs, his back, his shoulders. Looks to have multiple heads. The heads are distorted and the thing looks slightly decayed, but it is moving along just as quickly as the rest of its companions.
Oh god.
It's a big
And
boy.
with that, get combat.
No.
As you hear the telltale sound of the fallen.
How's it go again? That's
Oh.
really sure.
So are we gonna attack the big guy first?
Simon, as one begins to move in close, you get to react first. Oh god, I need to change the timer. It's still set to 5 minutes.
That guy is close. Whoa.
Well, then I guess I just throw some daggers at him. Can I even hit him from that far away? I don't even think I can reach that.
You can walk over there.
Hell, that safety in numbers, bro. Hang on 1 second.
Shit.
Normal range is 60 feet. Alright, so Simon will take a quick hop up. And oh, it doesn't auto. Oh, okay, never mind.
I missed the combat.
Oh, I
Let's
can't
go.
change it because we're actively using it, I guess. Shit. Alright, which one did you target?
Hey, the one right in
Oh,
front.
okay.
And I guess this one.
Oh, it actually shows the animation now.
Nice.
Alright, so you did damage. Oh shit, what's happening? Did I just do that, or did you?
I did that.
Okay.
It doesn't automatically. Oh yeah, where you didn't add that other stuff in. Okay.
It's not doing the damage anymore by itself. I'm gonna have to change that because fuck all that math. especially in the middle of combat. Okay, so you did. You rolled a 16. You did 11 damage and 5 damage. Okay. Damn, how'd you hit?
Dual wielding, bro.
No, I'm trying to figure out why there's a 16 and an 11. Or you rolled your attacks first and then did damage.
Yeah.
So what's the
Well,
third
wait,
attack?
wait. My bonus attack. My bonus action.
Okay. So where's all your damage?
Only. How many times did I hit?
You hit 3 times.
You hit 13 armor class, so you hit
Oh,
twice.
2 times.
Oh shit, I don't remember. Okay, so I hit with the third one and
The
the.
first one and the third one.
First and third, yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah, there's no part of
let me go back up and roll damage. I think that's it. Yeah. Jeez.
So 5.
So 10 total damage.
Yeah.
It makes me sad we can't see the health bars anymore.
Yeah, I don't. It might be something I'm gonna have to go in and see if they fixed. Okay, as you throw 3, I'm thinking you use the psychic daggers.
Yes.
Yeah, the first one thunks in, and as it takes it in the shoulder, it kind of stumbles, and your second one just passes under its arm as its arm flails out wide, just trying to catch its balance from the hit, and then your third one sinks into its leg as it stumbles forward slightly for 10 points of damage, and as your daggers hit, they obviously just kind of fizzle and disappear. I get to play with this guy.
Oh boy. I'm way too happy about that.
As
Come
you
on.
are throwing, did you move, or are you staying where you are?
Yeah, I moved back to where I was.
Oh, okay. As you, oh shit. As you're throwing your daggers, you catch the movement out the corner of your eye, and you see this large, massive thing begin charging in.
Cool.
And as it gets closer, you hear almost like the moaning or growls of undead that you fought before, but there seems to be several of them, and you're hearing it all at once. These several voices just mixing together. It's kind of unnerving. All right, how close are y'all to this thing?
65 feet.
Okay.
70 feet.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, the voices are very unsettling, almost sends a chill up your spine as it moves in closer. Thebe.
I'm muted. Okay. You hear me?
Yes.
Okay. A gust of wind blows through the air as Thebe hears the of this giant creature approaching us, and the moaning of it. Thebe is profusely scared and starts lowering his bow, panicking there for a moment. He gulps down, trying to swallow down his fear. He doesn't want to antagonize it with an arrow, but no one else knows that. As he puts his hands together and pulls them apart, some weird vine-like twine is tangled in between his hands that are clasped with the fingers pointing towards each other, palms facing each other. He moves away 1-2 feet with it, and it gets more and more tangled in this kind of viney growth, and then he smashes it together, casting spiked growth on the area. I'm where the big thing is.
Nice. It should come with a template.
Yes, let me actually cast the spell from my thing.
Spiked growth. Oh no.
Oh.
Spike growth, yeah. How do I cast it? Clicky click. Cast spell, consume spell slot. Can you
Alright.
see that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
As y'all see Thebe doing this, you kind of look forward, and on this dried and cracked, mostly rocky ground, you begin to see vines and plant growth just shoot up out of the rocks, cracking and throwing dust and bits and pieces of the cracked earth everywhere. And it shoots out and begins to twist and wrap around this creature's legs. That would be a strength saving throw or dex. Let's see.
I don't think it's anything right now. It's when it moves, it just takes damage and it counts as difficult terrain. And Thebe is concentrating.
That's like 8
It does become difficult terrain though, so that will slow it down.
It is one of the most powerful druid spells that I know of.
And it does 2d4 piercing every 5 feet that it travels.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice. It's
Man,
insane.
you know what we need now? That little dome.
That's the end of Thebe's turn, I should say, as he bravely backs up 5 feet.
Lika, you see Simon step forward and throw these 2 daggers, and you hear Thebe chanting something behind you, and you see this plant growth come up from the ground as Simon is now stepping back towards the group. And what are you doing?
Well, I'm an elbow sentinel, and I'm gonna say, I'll see you up in the front. And I'm going to. Okay, wait. It dashed 60 feet, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I will dash 45 feet, and I'm gonna look back to Thebe and say, Thebe, I'm just gonna borrow me for a while, and move the echo forward with me.
Wait.
He'll
Leica?
be back. He'll be back. And that's the end of my turn. No ranged weaponry.
The fighter paladin woe.
Yes. Oh, I'm gonna RP something like that. I need you to make me something I can call back.
Oh, like a throwable.
Yeah, just give me like a Kratos axe. You. But yeah,
I can-
that's my
I'll-
turn.
I'll look into it.
There's 4 shaman.
I
There's
can't-
4 of those things that resurrect.
I can't physically end my turn because it technically is still Thebe's turn. So like,
A bad.
thank you. That was all good.
Okay.
The fallen turn.
Um, 1 second, guys. I gotta answer this message.
Understandable.
I don't like anything that's happening right now. This is a whole lot of no thank you, ma'am.
Transformation of the ground is camouflaged to look natural. Ooh, you gotta make a wisdom check.
Only if they didn't see the spell cast.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which
Everyone,
amazing
everyone
part,
here
dude.
saw that happen.
It's
Everyone
meant for like
saw it.
meant for setting traps and stuff, but yeah.
Oh, got it.
Yeah.
It's still good though. I mean,
Means you have to go around it to get to us.
yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, I kind of want to Sparta kick one of the fallen into
Oh!
it.
You get what is it? The warlocks that have the be able to push with Eldritch Blast.
Oh
push them
yeah,
10 feet through it.
Repelling blast. Yeah.
Yep. You could be able to push and then pull on the same attack.
Nice.
Just shred them.
Yeah, this is good though. They just don't go through the middle now. There's a bigger deviation. Nice.
That big monster's gonna have to haul ass through that spike though. That's a lot of damage it's gonna take. I didn't realize spike growth had such a large radius.
I know, right?
Yeah, 20 feet on each direction. It's significant.
Eesh. Did I get hit?
What's your armor class?
At the
19.
moment, 19.
Yeah, I don't know why it came from that guy though. I have this guy selected, but whatever. So yeah, as you are charging forward, you see, oh shit. You see this guy run forward, Lika, and you see a slight blue flash as he reaches his hand forward, and it's a glancing blow, but it's magic, so you will take the full brunt of it. As a small blue beam of frost hits your chest, and you hear as the ice crackles across your breastplate. You instantly notice as you're running forward that you kind of, your body shifts and slows, as almost like you're numbed and can't feel your extremities. So you are slowed by 10 feet until the start of your next turn.
Alright.
Oh, until the start of its next turn. Sorry. But yeah, you only take 3 points of damage. Did it do the damage? It did not. I hate this. It's not working. I got that. -3. Bam. Okay. And as it does so, it yells something over its shoulder. Again, the infernal here is a little bit different dialect, so you catch bits and pieces of what he's saying. You catch the name Andariel and can't fail. That's about all you can make out. As another dickhead comes running forward. Oh yeah, buddy. Yeah, you're just up there as a target, man. Sorry.
We go for it. We tank it.
But that's a 10. Even as you get hit by this one, and you kind of slow a little bit, you see this other one stepping forward, and when he does so, you bring your shield up and kind of angle it to where this ray deflects off your shield. And you will take no damage from that one. As you throw your hands out wide, as you throw your shield up and kind of angle it to deflect, though, you see another one coming in. From why that guy? Why is that guy shooting L? And as you see that other one coming in, you're just a little too slow pulling your shield back, and this one hits again, dead in the middle of your chest.
Alright.
For 2 fucking points of damage. Are you kidding me? Wow. I am
Does the
rolling
slow stack?
horribly. Huh?
Does the slow
It
stack?
does not. No.
Okay. So it's
You're just
I'm just like slowing down.
It's just slowly getting encased in ice. Yeah, wow, okay. Wow, these guys all got to go before you guys. Holy shit.
I know. I'm just sitting here like I don't want to go up front.
I rolled a 2.
I rolled a 1. Which actually I can't do much anyway, battle-wise, so it's a good thing I'm like... Maybe it's a good thing I'm last.
I'm rolling so low. You are so lucky, dude.
Yeah.
Let's go.
But you get hit. Again, everybody sees as soon as Lika charges forward, these four blue rays and blast into him. Only one of them miss, but you see Licka kind of stagger backwards and slow up a little bit, and he looks to be a little sluggish. Sentinel.
Sentinel just sees the multiple beams striking Licka as he runs in front of him. Immediately him chasing after Licka. Just kind of like instinctually to get caught up with him. He kind of like looks around and he notices, you know, everybody's getting into position. This large creature in front of him just kind of catches his eye for a moment before he bonus actions Shield of Faith. And then he'll go ahead and use, now just remember correctly, you can bonus action a spell, a first level spell, and you can action a cantrip. Is that correct?
Say that again.
If you bonus action a spell, you can action a cantrip. Is that correct?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and target myself for Shield of Faith.
You know what doesn't make sense? They don't have health bars, but this guy does.
He does?
Look at the big guy.
I don't.
No, he doesn't have a health bar for
We
us.
don't
Just
see his
not
health
health
bar.
Oh, he does for me. Ha ha ha.
No.
That's awesome. Okay.
Alright.
Anyway, Shield of Faith. All right.
Yep, Shield of Faith's up. At least I think it is. It should have taken it. Yep, there it goes. And then I'm gonna go ahead and toll the dead, the large creature I see in front of me.
Okay.
And he's gonna do a saving wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom. All right.
14. Okay.
Oh, I don't like the way they did this. I really wish they wouldn't have screwed my foundry up, man. Okay, so wisdom saving throw.
He hasn't been damaged, right?
No, he has not. He rolled a 3.
All right. Well, he's gonna take regular damage for 5 necrotic.
Yo,
That was a
the
cool
bell
looking
was
effect. Did you
huge.
see that shit?
Yep.
That was
The
Bell
badass.
scales with the size of the token. Oh my gosh. It's like
As-
a giant church bell just dong his face.
Oh, you saw a bell? I saw a big skull.
I saw a skull
It's
as
just the
well.
skull and
Came
then a
after
bell.
Yeah.
the bell, yeah.
I saw a
Wait,
big
what?
green skull, and its mouth slowly opened, and it like came out towards the, towards the camera or screen.
Hit him with the yield and gold toll of dead.
All right.
And that'll be the end of my turn.
Oh yeah, baby.
Ah, they've got magic missile.
Another missile coming in. His only weakness. Magic missile.
Oh, why is that? What? Oh, I grabbed the wrong ones.
You grabbed the wrong one.
Oh,
How much damage does the thing do away? Eesh.
oh, big
Eesh.
yikes.
That's magic missile coming in.
Damn, he's hitting you.
That
with
was like
man.
9 magic missiles.
Well, the fucked up thing is it does it for each one. It shows 3 missiles, so you only got hit 3 times. So,
Oh, okay.
Wait a minute.
We're about to
There
go
was
like, whoa,
nine-
whoa, whoa, wait a minute.
but I rolled a 4, a 5, and a 5. So that's
Oh, those are pretty
11.
decent.
I mean, that's 14 points of damage.
It's alright, you're a fighter. You got this.
Yep. Just gotta work on that cardio again. Gotta breathe in.
Sentinel just have tears. I wish they'd hit me.
Lazarus, you see all this shit going on, man, and you're up in the air.
What's the range on this? Fuck. Okay.
What's the range of-
How far are you guys? Okay. Oh shit. Oh shit. Focus on the small ones. It's gonna make the big one easier. And I'm going to start turning my attention to the cultists.
Okay.
Seeing as they're attacking our big beefy men up front. And I'm going to hit him as you see him kind of clasp his hands together and he's like, I hope this works. And 3 motes of flame come out and soar toward the cultist as I cast magic missile.
We got our own magic missile, baby.
Nice. Nice. All right, give me at level 1, I presume.
Yeah.
All right, give me 3 rolls.
Ooh. Oh, it rolled for all of them.
Nice, I like that.
15
He rolled
total.
maximum on each one.
It only made him
That-
roll one.
Oh.
That's what I was saying. Like it had him roll just 1d4, but it should have been roll
3
each,
separate
but-
rolls.
That's fine. We can do it
Says
because
it's our-
there is a huge argument about that in the D&D community. Do you roll 1d4 plus 1 and each missile does that much damage, or do you roll for each individual missile? Like, that's always been a huge argument amongst the community.
Well,
Yeah.
it makes sense
You
for it just
roll
to be
for
one,
each-
but if you follow like the Warlock's Eldritch Blast rule,
Yeah, exactly.
they have to roll a d10 for each beam.
But that's not that's an Eldritch Blast. That's a totally different thing.
Yeah, that's true.
That's
It's
a
still a
cantrip,
spell.
not a spell.
That's true. That's
It's a
true.
cantrip.
Yeah, but it could be
Makes
the
sense.
difference.
There's-
But if
there's
you
this-
roll a 1 on the magic missile, though, that means you're all doo-doo.
Means you didn't focus enough magic. Means you have to get good.
Means you got a magic thumbtacks.
So,
Like if you had the ability to do 12 and you only did 3, that's really on you, isn't it?
Yeah.
so you said you see 3 small fiery motes.
Yeah.
So do your missiles look more hellish? Or, fiery, or do they look more? Like a force magic missile?
They look like fire, but
Right.
on closer inspection, they are like red balls of light
Force.
Okay.
force.
As they shoot out unerringly, kind of all 3 in this little spiral shape. As one takes him in the shoulder, one takes him in the chest, and one takes him in the kind of in the hip area. Just boom, and he takes a step back and he points at you and says, "Get him on the ground." And you see the other cultists look up at you.
That will be my turn.
All right. But they're not stupid either, so they're gonna continue. It won't let me change. I might have to change that.
Or
Here we
like
go
that.
again. Come on, pepper me, let's go.
And see, the stupid thing is, it's coming from this guy. And it's
But
not
this
his
guy
turn. It's
can't
this guy that's
twist
actually
it in.
shooting. Like, something's screwed up. So 7, 8, 9. So 9 more points of damage as you get pummeled by 3 more missiles, Licka. They
Damn,
seem
look
to
at
be
it.
focusing you.
You're putting me to shame.
Rowan, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm going to move 10 feet. 10 feet this way. I think. Is that enough? Yeah. And then I'm tapping my shield. I didn't select the guy. Ugh.
She's tolling.
I'm tolling.
Holy.
Wait, hold on. It's not.
Alright, I will make a saving throw. That's wisdom,
Easy.
yeah?
15. Yep.
There we go. That is a 3. No, that is a 2. Holy shit, he's got -1.
Oh,
Nice.
That's
And
right. Rowan, it's your
now-
moment.
what do I do? Damage.
2d8.
2d8. Yep, normal.
Oh, there's the skull. It's at the end,
Oh,
so you see the bell
yeah.
first. And then the
Yep.
skull. 10 points of damage from that. Nice.
That's not bad at all.
And then I'm gonna step back to 10 feet. And I'm ending my turn.
Alright, as the bell hits the creature, that kind of almost a psychic, I know it's necrotic damage, but it's almost like a psychic effect with the bell. You see it kind of squint its eyes and shake its head. Oh my God! I need to decide something. Rowan, low or high?
Hi, of course.
Here we go.
Oh boy,
What do we roll?
Of course.
of course.
I rolled high
Always high.
in your favor, so he ignores Rowan and goes ahead and he comes up to lick, runs up to
Oh
lick
my
up.
God!
It's not really in his favor. Her
Let's
favor
go.
is
We going at it. Fighter boy doing fighter things.
finally an enemy within range.
Yes, exactly.
He takes
where
two
I'm at.
swipes at you, hing, hing, and misses as the scimitar, or the little rusted blade he has, slides off your armor. Simon,
Doing fighter things.
Fighter things.
Weird.
Simon, you may be muted there, homie.
Yep, that's what it was. Does difficult terrain stack?
No.
Grease size too.
Well, I mean, if it's grease, now that's a different effect. The spike growth will slow him down. Grease would make him bust his ass. Now he wouldn't continue to
that's
take
kinda
damage from the spike growth because he has to move through it, but you could knock him down. You know.
Take him out of the fight pretty much.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold off on that.
Okay.
Instead, I'll move up this way. And I'll tell you what, I'll do that. Target this guy. And throw daggers at him.
Alright, that'll be an advantage, because he is in melee combat with a friend of yours. That is definitely a hit. Look, as this thing runs up, hing, hing, you see it as one of these ethereal-like daggers from Simon takes it in the side of the head.
Ooh, that's sneak attack too.
Yeah?
Yes, sir.
That did not automatically do, so
How many sneak attack dice do you have?
Should
I'm
be
trying to-
2?
Should be 2d6, 3d6 now.
No, because
yeah.
he's only level 5 rogue. Oh no, wait. 1,
Yeah,
3,
It's
5. Yeah,
two-
it should be 3d6. Yeah.
That's a lot of damage.
That
Whoa.
yeah. And as he swipes and misses at Ulika and that dagger takes him in the head, you see his eyes give you that 1,000-yard stare as the body just crumples to the ground next to you.
Nice.
I was right here, I believe. Or no, right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was right in front of you. Okay. So, all right. Deaded. So, we'll attack this guy. No. Oh. Now, why doesn't it work this time? I don't understand that.
But
The little macro thing.
oh,
I'll just use this, I guess.
that's a hit.
And that is actually oh yeah, I can roll the same thing. Okay. Sorry.
Nice.
And then I will dash back to where I was. And that is
Okay.
me.
Yeah, so hang on a minute. 5, 10. Actually, let's see, he was there. So
That's like 4 squares, bro.
He's got to go 25. He can't move that far, so he can only go. Actually, if he dashes, he can go 30.
Yeah.
So he would be able to go 15 on a dash.
Yeah.
I mean, 30 on a dash, because he can go 60 if he has normal movement. So he can get out of the circle.
But he's taking damage every single time.
Right.
Every 5 feet, he takes 2d6.
Every 5 feet.
So he would be going 25 feet, so
12d6 of damage.
12 d6 of
Whoa!
damage.
Melt him!
Holy shit!
why didn't he move?
D6.
Ow, my feet!
Oh, he's on top of like a. Oh god.
Step-
Big
Yeah,
boy!
he just
He just-
tramples the corpse of the other one.
Yeah,
Just
pretty
steps
much.
on top of Wicca.
Is it 2d6 or 2d4?
2d6 per 5 feet.
I'm gonna check.
Hang on, I'm going up to it. Hold on.
Like 2d4.
No, it's 2d4.
Oh, yeah, that's 2d4.
That's
okay.
still.
But that's still 12d4.
12d4.
That's a minimum of 12 damage. Oh,
Oh.
Oh,
29.
Alright.
That's not bad for a second level spell.
Yeah, definitely.
So the creature runs through this shit, and you see the thorns just ripping away the flesh, but it doesn't seem to be phased other than slowed down by it. It just plows through, ignoring the thorns and the the plant growth. But it is not able to attack because it did have to use its dash to get out of there.
Nice.
Or well, it's action to further move to get out of there. Thebe, it is your turn as you see this thing just totally ignore your thorns and stuff and just plow right through it.
Okay. Thebe is watching all this happen. The like thing plowing with its heavy footsteps, tearing up the plant life that he had just helped grow in that little area there. He's breathing in. He has a cigar in his mouth. He starts hyperventilating within it in his mouth. Not really fully aware of or remembering that, it's a cigar filled with special herbs. And as he's hyperventilating, he unknowingly gets so much more messed up than he intended to, even. As his starry form seems to take over, I will bonus action starry form Thebe into. Why is there rolls?
I need wisdom saves from them while you were talking, so just keep going.
Yeah, no worries. So yeah, his starry form takes over, and you see the cloud of smoke just cover his body, as it's like this transparent as a cloud would be, except you can see almost like a reflection of outer space and the celestial kind of heavens, and various marks along the way. A patch of stars in the middle seem to shine brightly in the form of an archer. As it draws back and releases an arrow as part of this same bonus action. I'll make a starry form attack.
Nice.
So I'm going to consume the resource because I used one of the abilities, and then I will roll attack. It's going to be on the big guy.
On the big guy.
Nice, that is a hit.
It's a 25 to hit. Okay, and then damage. That is 12 radiant damage.
That was from the
Nice.
Starry
Yeah, your conjured arrow, I guess, strikes this thing, and it hits, and it tears a chunk of it off, but doesn't seem to phase it. Like, it seems to be ignoring.
It doesn't care about radiant.
No, doesn't look like it. Doesn't care about anything other than killing Licca at the moment.
Okay.
Reasonable.
Phoebe, the whole time, has been hyperventilating with this cigar in his mouth, breathing in and out.
Wait. So,
What's that? Go ahead.
So, okay, hold on. So you're doing all this with the cigar sticking out of your mouth, and you're like, kind of like
No,
a
so I
kid,
haven't-
right?
Yeah.
So give me a. I just want you to do something. Give me
Sure.
a. Oh shit, man! What can I do? Give me a. I'm gonna
Whatever you
say
want,
a
baby.
dexterity check.
All right, you got it. This is happening. Oh, saving throw? You mean?
No, check.
Check. Okay, just one check. As that was so close to natty one.
Yeah,
It's
no.
11.
So as you're like, as you sucked it into your fucking throat there. Right after you released the arrow from your starry form and hit, you sucked the fucking cigar butt down into your mouth.
Oh, hold on. So Thebe has starry form druids get a piece. That is called their star map, right?
Okay.
And so the way I flavored it was that star map was sort of like just a fixed, almost like porcelain-like intake for the cigars. So the cigars are held in that. But I mean, just for the sake of it, we could still say swallowed. But just so you know that is typically in the way of Thebe's mouth to prevent stuff like that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine. But
No, I like it. We'll
after
say that.
after you release the arrow and you've already conjured this thing, you kind of suck it in a little bit too far, a little too hard.
Okay. And as Thebe does that, he actually swallows a little chunk. Not all of it, but a little chunk. And his eyes glaze over. So I'm going to use my reaction
Oh shit. Okay.
to cast a spell. While it's still my turn, as Thebe's eyes glaze over, from everyone else's perspective, his starry form cloud begins to grow out a bit. From Thebe's perspective, he is no longer inside of his body as he experiences this otherworldly venture outside and is looking at the entire battlefield as if you were Lazarus flying in the sky.
Nice.
And I will cast the spell, Embrace Beyond.
All right.
Huh?
Oh, so that's your bonus action.
This is my reaction.
Oh, that's your reaction. Okay.
Yes.
At will, when in starry form. Nice. Okay. Nice.
Right.
Okay.
And it all happens in like a split of a second. It's so fast. It feels far longer to Thebe, but this is all happening super in moments of time as Thebe snaps back into his body. It's almost like he's in both places at once. Like as he's drawing an arrow back to fire it, he's watching himself pull back on the string, the muscles tighten, he releases an arrow, both simultaneously while watching it and while doing it. And it's
Yeah, it
on
should
the big
be.
guy.
Okay. That's a hit.
Dirty 20, baby.
Alright. So that's actually 10. Wait, no, that's, never mind, that's 9. That is definitely 9.
Okay.
Plus 1 bonus to hit, I think.
Yeah, I
Yep. Plus one
typed it
bonus to
wrong.
hit and critical strike on 19 or 20.
Nice.
But yep.
Okay. So, Licka, when this
Alright.
thing came up to you, the many voices of the heads on this creature are emitting this constant snarling, growling, almost at some points it's almost a wail. And as it approaches you rapidly, you feel it piercing your mind. Sentinel, you feel the same thing, but you kind of shake your head and it doesn't affect you. But Licka, as you failed your saving throw, as it comes up to your turn,
Huh?
I need you to roll me
Here we go.
a d6.
Flat D6. Okay.
Yep. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. You shake your head. You're a little confused about what you were doing, but there is something in front of you to hit. So go ahead and make an attack.
Am I allowed to take other actions alongside that attack?
Nope. You can swing one time at whatever's in front of you at the moment.
Alright. Attack.
You are almost in a state of confusion. That
Yo, why did
does
that come
not
from my other
hit.
guy? Alright.
Hey, batter.
As your mind is kind of fuddled, you take a swing at this thing in front of you and miss.
So I end my turn there?
You can move if you want to move,
Can I
but
take a bonus action?
nope.
Ooh.
You can move, but you will roll me a d6, and that will determine which direction you move.
Huh.
I would just stay
No.
there at this point.
Hmm?
At this point, I would just stay there.
Yeah, same. I was thinking the same thing. I'm gonna stay put.
Okay. Oh, I gotta move him real quick because I can't target you underneath him. Okay. Oh, I should have been at advantage. Damn it. Well, we'll say that was the first roll, which still misses. And then the second roll will be an advantage because he is flanking with this big creature. That's a 23.
Damn, Luca. I can't see your health bar, so I don't know how you're doing.
Oh my god, are you freaking kidding me? I'm rolling so bad for damage. He hits you for 3 points of damage.
Nice. We're doing fine. We're not gonna die.
Oh.
We still gotta take down the shamans, though.
Where the pick I just moved.
Yeah, I had to move him so I could target Licka's token underneath him.
We're gonna be fine. This is fine.
Well, since the big fucker's blocking their sight. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that.
So it's raining
Oof,
pretty
just
hard
barely.
outside, so if I disconnect,
Okay, gotcha.
You got this.
Why did it come from that guy? What the fuck is happening?
I gotta
Simon,
really pay attention.
as you see this shaman here, begin to move down, you see that same blue flash that you saw hit Licka earlier, and you don't quite manage to get out of the way. 19? What's your armor class? Your armor class is 17, yeah. As this thing catches you in the arm and you feel your arm kind of freeze over or frost over for just a second, but your movement is reduced and you take 3 points of cold damage. Man, I'm rolling so bad for damage. That's so stupid. Like, I'm hitting, but I'm not hitting hard.
The dice. They favor us today.
Yeah,
We'll see for how long.
at least the damage dice do. Alright, homie. I need to move your fat ass out of the way again so I can target Luca. That's a 22.
That's definitely good.
And an 11. So Hey, okay, a little better damage. 6 points of damage now. All right, whatever.
All right.
How much
Now,
health
put
are you
this
at,
guy
Lika?
back.
They've just got me to half.
Lika's looking.
It's not bad.
But he's
Not
looking
good.
pretty hurt. He's not looking like he's gonna fall over yet, but he's got some damage.
I got you.
Yeah.
Shaman. They seem to be yeah. Again, you look up and see this shaman Simon. When you see that blue light, why did it come from that guy? Oh, for a 93. I mean a 23. Holy crap! And maximum damage. That's it. 8 points of damage. That's horrible.
Can I cast shield?
No, it's not a physical attack.
Okay.
Well, actually, no, it doesn't matter. You
Shield.
can, yes, you
Yeah.
can cast shield.
I was about to be like, shield can block, it just raises the AC, and it also can block magic missile.
Yeah.
The only way to do it.
Wait. Oh shit.
Womp
You had 33 hit
Womp
points.
womp.
Okay. Yes, you can cast shield, but that's a 23 to hit.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so it's not going to help. So not this time anyways. Wait, why do you only have 36 hit points?
He hasn't updated his health yet.
Yeah. I was at 30 before today.
Oh, yeah, he only has a 10 freaking constitution, dude.
Oh wow.
He gets
Yo,
no
Rip.
bonuses. Yeah.
Really? Yo.
Oh, let's see. Rogues get 8 and sorcerers get 6. So
Well,
6
no,
plus
yeah. You should
Yeah,
have 5
no.
times 8 should be 48.
40.
He should be,
No,
he should
40.
be 46, right?
It should be
Because of
46. You should be at 46, Simon.
Oh, I thought rogues had D6s.
No, they
No,
get
that's
D8s.
D8.
They got the
That's
eights.
what No, I've been rolling 6s this entire time.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
You get an 8
No.
for a rogue now.
Yeah, no, rogues, the only ones that get 6 are wizards
So
and
5 times
sorcerers.
8 is 40, not 48.
So
So,
it'd
and then
40
what level
plus
is
6.
Sork?
Yeah,
So,
so
yeah.
it's 46. Yeah.
So you should have 46, so you should have 10 more hit points. So that'll put you at 35 instead of 25.
Okay.
That's a little more gooder.
Mo better.
More better.
No
Yeah.
better.
It's a significantly larger amount of hit points compared to what he has.
Move, fat ass. Why did it come from that? I don't understand what's happening here. One point of damage, Licka. Oh my god. Y'all are so lucky right now.
I don't find I would say Lick is gonna get a little
They
besmudged.
don't want me to go down. Let's go. The
Shit, my
dice.
psychic die are D8s now.
I mean, I'm for it. Tank the world, baby.
Let's go.
Yeah, they definitely seem to be a little more focused at this point, as you notice they're concentrating attacks. This is definitely not the same. 18. Simon, what's your armor class? 17?
17.
You see this ray of frost coming in. Are you going to shield it?
Yeah.
Alright, cast that shield spell, and again, the little almost ethereal-like daggers that form this dome around you fucking block the attack. As, yeah.
I don't know if it cast it or not. No, it didn't. What the hell?
Sentinel. It's your turn.
As
Yeah, that's fine.
As Sentinel sees Leica getting pummeled by incoming attacks, he kind of, reaches out as a bonus action and, pointing his hammer towards him and, immediately summons a few words before casting Sanctuary on him.
Hey.
All right. Sanctuary on Lika.
All attacks against Leica now have to pass a saving throw.
Okay.
And that lasts for 1 minute. And then he's going to go ahead and get up next to these here dudos and try to smack this guy with his hammer.
All right.
Let's go.
Give me an attic.
With advantage. Look, is right there.
No.
Bonking.
No.
Oh.
You do not get
Oh.
advantage.
Oh.
Look,
Oh.
it doesn't seem to be necessarily on your side at the moment.
Oh well.
He seems to be a little lost. Oh, that was almost a nat 20.
I don't need your advantage.
Nice.
Damage.
Wait, do you guys see the dice rolls? I didn't get to see the dice rolls. Like the actual rolling. That's something you toggle.
Maybe.
As you spin around, and smack this dude on the back of the head, you see the back of his head just split open as he and falls to the ground at your feet.
Okay. I'm going to step on top of him
Okay.
and position myself right here
Nice.
in turn.
Alright, let me move him out the way. Yeah, baby.
Yeah, baby, it's a triple. So anytime he's targeted, you have to pass a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, shit. Okay. Wisdom. Saving
Gotta
throw.
beat my
Normal.
DC, which is what is my
19
DC?
plus something, so
That's-
that's definitely a pass.
yeah, mine's a 14, just to let you know. I tried to help you, like I'm sorry.
Alright, there we go. So you get hit by 3 more of these. 5, 10, 11, 12. 12 more points of damage,
That stings a little bit more than normal.
So as
So,
Well,
Lika
it's
gets
alive.
blasted right in front of you, you actually see... Oh, Lika, give me another wisdom save since you got damaged.
For every instance of that damage, or just once for all of that?
For each missile, so 3 wisdom saves actually.
Nice. Let's see if I can break out of it.
Oh, it doesn't matter. The first one broke you out of it. So,
Nice.
as you get pummeled, you kind of shake your head, and you look up at
I'm
this
awake.
big creature in front of you. You're not sure what really happened there. For a moment, you were just kind of lost. But you snap back to, and you're not feeling too good.
Alright.
It'll be Lazarus. It is your turn.
How far are you? Fuck. Okay. And nothing else is within. Okay. So, seeing like I get the ever living shit beat out of him, he calls back to Rowan, like, you know what to do if things get too hairy, and he's gonna turn back around and throw a firebolt at the fanatic in the back.
Okay. You're looking for a 12. That'll definitely hit.
Woohoo!
Give me that
That's a
damage. Holy fuck,
Let's
dude.
go!
13 fire. We got our firebolt caster here.
Fastballs a firebolt directly at the fanatic.
Yeah, as you throw this fireball, you see him kind of stagger back, and he starts trying to put the flames out on his chest, and he's and his front of his clothes are just scorched and blackened, and you see the hair on his head is kind of singed from where the flame hit and kind of flashed up real, in his face. He's not looking good. He's beginning to look around at the rest of his companions here, and it looks like he's beginning to take a step backwards.
Alright, and I'm going to fly about 25 feet this way.
Okay.
And then my turn there.
Damn it. I can't see Licka because of big fat boy, so
Boy.
Because of big fat boy.
why? I don't understand why it's coming from the wrong tokens. Like, that makes no sense.
It is kind
So,
of
Sentinel, that'll be,
How much per missile?
what do you mean?
Per missile strike that, because it's 3 different hits that hit me. How much per missile strike?
The first one was 5, the other 2 were 3 each.
I take 2 damage.
what?
What?
He's just like, no.
Heavy armor master.
Heavy armor master, and that's why I clarified with you. You told me that it would work in this instance. I specifically brought up magic missile.
Oh, wait.
Yep,
You have heavy armor, master?
I do.
No. Not against magic.
That you when we discussed it, I specified. I said because you said that's the reason you put greater magic missile into the game. I had asked you. I said, in the instance of magic missile, would that
We did.
negate it
Yeah,
because
yeah.
of that
We
specific
did.
rule? That's
Yep,
why I
yep,
was
yep.
warning you about it.
That's right.
So
My
if
light
you want,
splashed.
if you want, we can remove that ruling. I just wanted.
You
That's
good?
why I wanted to double check with you.
So -3 from each of those?
Yeah, because
Yeah,
you said from
okay.
all damage sources, that's what absorbs into the armor.
Okay. Yep.
Okay. Okay.
Alright. No, that's fine. That's perfectly fine.
He
Because
said
I
that's the only
did.
way out of
I
this.
have a more powerful
have-
version of that for a reason, so.
That's why I was like, all right, I'm just making sure, not trying to step on toes.
Everyone take heavy armor master.
Y'all have to have proficiency and be wearing it though, so
Me and Rowan can take it. Let's go.
Rowan, it is your turn.
That's half the group.
A flying chainmail.
So, Rowan's gonna glance back at Thebe, and will she notice he's kind of not exactly all there?
So you've seen a starry form before, but you've never seen it to the point where he didn't look like he was consciously there. This looks like one of those pictures of like someone with pure white eyes, and his face right now is extremely stoic. So it's just like he is glazed over. Whatever's going on there, it's different.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
In addition
you're
to the
not
starting
really
point.
sure exactly what's going on. You've never seen him do this before, so.
Rowan's gonna step towards Thebe, like just 5 feet, and then she's gonna tentatively call to him, like, Thebe, you okay there? We gotta get rid of the shamans in the back.
There's
and then,
like no response.
oh no. She raises her arm with the shield, and then she uses toll the bell on this big guy. Did I have it? Hey, there we go.
That's an 11 saving throw.
Okay, so he does not pass, so damage. Hold.
2d12. That's the d12. Boom.
It's
It's
2d12.
such a
Wait,
satisfying.
I'm so
animation.
confused. No, it's supposed to be 2d12. It did a d8 for me.
So roll 2d12.
Okay.
From the bottom of the chat there.
yeah, you gotta click the versatile option.
Or you can do that. You can click the versatile option in the spell, but it's fine. So 8 and 2.
That's
Okay.
a lot more damage.
She's gonna end her turn, but she's kind of like forward and to the left of Thebes, so she's not directly in his way, but like still there in case she needs to guard for him.
Right. Okay. Well, that guy's dead. So, top of the round, we're gonna pause it, and we're gonna have to call it a night. I'm sorry, but I have to get up really early tomorrow, so
No worries, man.
I need to
Understandable.
get some downtime here and take another shower and all that before I go to bed. So we're gonna end the recording there, guys. Thanks for watching. Thank you guys for playing. Let me go back to this so everybody can see and wave. But yeah, man, tell your friends, tell your family, give us some likes, give us some follows, or subscribe rather, and let's try to grow this channel, man. We need to put Critical Role to shame. That's what we need to do. We got 6 months to do that. No, but that's it for this week. We will see you guys. Wait, what's next week? Not Halloween, right? No.
No.
It's not Halloween yet.
Where am I gonna be next week? That's the question. Anyways, I should be fine. Yeah, we'll see y'all next week.